are going to turn the whole country upside down, one by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us. We are going to turn the whole country upside down, one by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us. We are going to turn the whole country upside down, one by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us.
Well, it seems to me from reading a lot of stuff in the Ghanaian press want to know is where exactly is the money going to come from next time around if you're in power for some of the very extravagant promises you've made. You, for example, have offered free secondary schooling for all Ghanaians. A promise you say you absolutely will deliver in 4 years in power. So have you costed it? How much will it cost?
The costing is big.
You absolutely will deliver in 4 years in power. So have you costed it? How much will it cost?
The costing is big.
In 4 years in power. So have you costed it? How much will it cost?
The costing is being done. I mean, very, very soon we will be in a position.
Costed it. You can't make a promise like that.
No. Very soon we're going to be putting it. I would prefer.
You don't know how much.
I do know how much, but I prefer to tell the Ghanaian people directly before I tell you.
Many of them can't talk. You can tell me, and
doesn't
they'll
matter.
know.
I would prefer to make that statement to the people of Ghana directly first. as to the cost. And any
So
time,
you do know the cost?
Oh, we do, and we have a very good idea how also we're going to finance it.
Well, you're obviously not going to give me the figures, but just tell me how you're going to pay for it, because it's clearly going to be a very great cost. You've got to train the teachers, you've got to build new schools.
All of that has been adequately costed, and we believe that, first of all, the new revenues will help, more efficient management of what we have now, growth in the Ghanaian economy. These are the three sources which are going to enable us to fulfill that promise. And it's a promise that has been solemnly made to the Ghanaian people, and is going to be solemnly kept, not because it's a campaign promise, but because
the problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country. So we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country. Having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country. So that's it.
I ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
Sikana shit. Sikano ashe. Sikana shit. Sikana shit. Sikano ashe.
How would you respond to your critics who say that you don't have a message?
You know, when a government moves from 9 billion cedis worth of debt that we leave them in 2008, and by 2012 they are at 36 billion, and then by this year they are at 105 billion. How could there not be a message?
They talk about different economies.
You create
the economy of 9 billion, the economy of
no, I'm talking about
billion.
the debt that they incurred.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they mentioned the economy of the 9 billion. That was a small economy. Now it's a huge one.
No,
and so they're taking more loans.
25% of debt to GDP, and now we are talking about 72% of debt to GDP.
I see.
So you have basically no fiscal space to do anything, and that's because you think you can borrow your way out of debt, which is not possible. And therefore the ideas of entrepreneurial creativity and really supporting businesses, not killing them with energy prices, inflation, devaluing currency. Those are the things that go to give economic freedom for people to operate. And I believe it is that we can bring back.
The currency's stability for these years, notwithstanding, you think it's a currency that's not doing well?
Well, the currency has not done well. You have
quite
seen
stable some few
It's been,
months.
I mean, these few months it has been quite stable, but you have moved from 1.2 to 4, unless you want to forget it, but that's real. You know, you can't brush it under the carpet. You have to accept that you came and met something and this is what you have done to it. Clearly, you don't have the competence to keep an economy that stays within a certain debt to GDP model. That maintains a currency at a point in which businesses can work, that provides energy to make sure that there's productivity. I mean, the gross savings of the country has been depleted. When you run deficits of double-digit figures for about 3 years, there's no savings left. And then corporates are therefore not producing as much as they do, so they don't have savings. And individuals like you and I, you know, you get your paycheck and it's over before you can say jack. So then there's no give, and you think that you can borrow to continue. So now interest payment now constitute your second largest government expenditure. From 680 billion or so that you used to pay in 2008, you are now paying 10 billion. Okay? So you have created a situation in which things are difficult, where private sector is just aghast at what it should do, where productivity has shrunk, and therefore you are compelled to increase taxes. So it's just a very vicious cycle that you are in, and until you get a fresh look at it, you know, you are stuck and derailed.
Talking about the interest payment that you mentioned, your opponents are saying that what you're paying isn't all the loans that they took, and that the interest are some of the loans that your party took when you were in power some time ago.
Well, the issue for me, Bright, is if somebody says that, saying it is different from the fact.
Okay.
You know, if you were paying 680 million CDs and you are now paying, you know, literally 10 billion, which is, you know, for interest payment, gives you no room to maneuver.
I see.
And you want to blame somebody. And the question also becomes one of value for money, you know. When you have a Legon hospital of 600 beds costing $220 million, and you have a rich rehabilitation of 200 beds costing $250 million, you begin to see how you lose money and how then, you know, these problems.
Sikana shit. Sikana shit. Sikano ashe. Sikana shit. Sikana shit. Sikano ashe.
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you know, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office? Working like a bull and I'm paying my I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
Anytime hospital for matema, said about a general hospital who a channel will be at the corner and pack. And this is to me, I am a my time hospital go extema come to trade. Yeah, bed you owe me a 130, but to me quite them. Right now, hospital see already NDC to me and Sana, one free Abemu 2016. We are NDC to me upgrading the expansion. Just say what's there a crowd right now hospital, they are fan of Regia with them. Was I didn't feed any big accounts, yeah, Danny become money, what's a more than they would make us upgrading. Says so called hospital and as a Accra Regional Hospital, bed your womb, a hence here, you know, 620 bed capacity. And no crowd was to obey a account that should be NDC Bebano. Was so a Ashanti Regional Hospital where your full I was a weir, and also bed your womb, a Makumaqua, and aduonum 250 wasan ye edukwa dey say we dey near construction it say this never start wie ye and afa Upper West Regional Hospital and the NDC betray and wo to aso ye wo wa e ma wa afo yanko Mercy district mu NDC a design a construction a equipping and the HSO the Fidiani Adena Gumu was a integrated IT center for from Dodoa. Say so do Dodoa, one more hospital for from NDC in a formula hospital for a few on one dance, a dance from now a Romeo Drew Crum, our dance NDC and a abetifi the minimum abetifi and NDC in a starting here woman and then Mako. I don't make a renovation of schools or a NDC abetifi the end I know me and call NDC started and you do one more concrete here one the chef for more to say yeah concrete papa that NDC and the man the many a kuhuna a school project here me minimum foundation you call Brian a champo cloakroom and cry yani a copetini school at the man one cry one petty and petty at the man and a garu timpani kumawu any second year audio NDC really district hospitals in that one Takrady hospital NDC said they are grading Papa Wudu Takrady hospital this year at Cambroche and Wadu and so Takrady MPP strong go to NDC Oye Bogatanga hospital was on the bed maybe back home as so do Boga hospital bed the Oya Hasa and you watching NCA 386 and NDC design construction to way NDC Nashas when they design one construct one equipment system bed district hospital where you was Saraga where you Tepa and Soko our era Sedun Gachampatamo and Soko Chufu Plaso where you Konongo Dumasinina Konongo Dumasoko Toma NDC so NDC where this is also to Monochia at the Maum Madina also to honorable Mustafa Ahmed Mustafa Boniface Abubakar Sadiq the conference in Saraga Nebedi Emperor where guy say and so hospital I want them district hospital NDC and a 100 bed capacity was here people buy one single bed in so NDC and a mam. After NDC in a starting project initiation commencement one starting where hospital also many NDC Bupe NDC solar NDC solar tuna kaba NDC Tolong NDC with NDC Nina NDC there and you hospitals no and one enina at the mouth for Yansha polyclinics NDC Tiakonya for sana one free power a year 2016 who got 5 polyclinics and NDC what Yakonya for yeah.
My view and that we should not tax mobile money because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people. My view and that we should not tax mobile money because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people. My view and that we should not tax mobile money because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people. My view and that we should not tax mobile money because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people.
When they, for example, when they said they're going to build the dams, now Ladislas Klawiki, you know him?
No.
What's his name? Baumia. I call him Ladislas Klawiki.
Why?
Because he talks so much crap, you know. Yeah. What he said.
That's the vice president.
So what? He's a human being, ain't he?
They say you disagree with him, but this talking crap is a bit harsh.
See, that's why we're backward.
No,
we don't want to talk straight. We lie.
Talk straight.
They tell me, so I destroy the whole thing. Tell them straight. Hey, Baumia, what you're saying is crap. Period.
What has he said with his crap?
Everything he says. I enjoy him, though. I like him as a person because he knows the people are stupid, so he just give it to them all the time, you know? And I like it. He gives it to them, you know? He said he's going to do this. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't tell him he's going to shave Jesus Christ's beard.
My name is Mohammed Hafiz, Honorable Dobro, RTU #1 fans in Ghana. Blaster team last playing was just like a vegetable soccer, which is not combined to our soccer to play for national team. But today, the coach Milo will do his home economics very innocent categories of playing for Black Star to win their match. Use Wakasu, Fatao, and Lieutenant Kenra David Abanga to play the match to Black Stars to win.
Do you believe that they will win today's match?
Oh, Black Star will combine to bring the national cup to Ghana, which is the Black Stars will carry the cup to divide it to Ghana to the Ghana people, to the GFA president to carry the cup to Castor. Somebody go to Animal Kingdom and didn't survive any meat to coming home. The person will not be available happy. Yeah, the national Ghana football fans should come patient and calculate themselves to peace, to Black Stars to qualify to the cup and come Ghana.
Total varied ballot 93,938. 93,938. Total rejected ballots. Total rejected ballots. Total varied ballot 93,938. 93,938. Total rejected ballot.
I have money to sue you and pay the best lawyer in America. I'll strip this boy naked. Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever Boka. I'm trying to where she come to just for information. Do I have money to sue you and pay the best lawyer in America. I'll strip this boy naked. Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyer.
What do you mean? Boka. I'm trying to where she come to just for information. Do I?
All right. Good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 3:41 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 7:41 p.m. in Ghana. If you're watching me from Europe, America, Asia, and Africa, I would like to say welcome to the most authoritative, most listened to, most informative platform on the planet right now. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. My producers are called The Ghost Team. Today is another Monday. We are here today to discuss Ghana, as you know. If today is your first time on this platform, this is a social political platform. It's an anti-corruption platform. What we do here, we unveil, we expose, we try to teach, inform, and make sure that people listening to us across the world, especially people in Ghana, also have an idea, are well informed to make better decisions when they go to the ballot, better decisions when it comes to nation discussion, national issues. They become more informed, more educated when it comes to matters that's got to do with the development of Ghana. So this platform is an educative one. It's a very, very much watched platform because here we serve only facts to the people. My name is Kevin Taylor. This show is in 4 segments. The first segment is what we call the hello segment, where I say hello to every single individual watching me tonight across the world. In Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for tuning in. We are live on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. The second segment is what we call the social media segment, where we pick stories from different social media platforms, break it down for you watching me tonight to also have an idea of what actually happened today or before you go home today. You've been very busy at work, making sure you get things right, get some money to go home to feed your kids. So normally around this time, everybody is back home trying to sit back, enjoy some dinner. This is the time we also take our time to serve you the fact. The third segment is what we call the editorial of the day, or you can call it a pound for pound segment. Tonight, we'll be talking about the national security boss, Dapaah, Albert Dapaah. He recently came out to make a statement, and our desk, or our news desk, myself and my producers, the team, we believe Dapaah is the biggest hypocrite in Ghana. Tonight, we will be delving into Dapaah's statement. We will point out why Dapaah does not have that moral right to make such statement. The final segment is when I open the phone lines for every single individual watching me across the world. People watching me are not just viewers or listeners, they are family, because they are ready and willing to speak truth to power. It's a wonderful Monday morning. My name is Kevin Taylor. Wonderful Monday afternoon here. Wonderful Monday evening in Ghana. Wonderful Monday morning in Asia. Wonderful Monday morning, I think, in Australia. Welcome to the show. Enyumbre Oshami Abidin Eddie Kevin Akobedu Taylor show where you're with all due respect extended version / pound for pound / a year state and a pound for the pound and what state of the nation. Enyumbre Yasaba biem yebedi Ghana ho enkomo na enkomo yebedi no efa a year national security boss your friend no Albert Dapaah. Dapaah ye nipa bi asebio a year during a year for time na you no power Ghana politics. In fact, or one of those people are now young people like us we look up to when it comes to respect, integrity, and people who really respected themselves when it came to politics. Their political life was excellent until Dapaah decided to join this group of criminals calling themselves the Akufo-Addo government. Tonight, we will be talking about his statement. He has made some statement or say a year krum hana ye wono anasa Ghana na yete no hano anasa ha aban no say asemi be bako tibi ye political case bia no aban no anasa Supreme Court ne aban committee bo ho na omudi ama aban no na sebi obi bebusa say Supreme Court investigator bi ho. In fact obi bebusa ho say judges omti Supreme Court omonom kwa bontene kofa case ne ba enye say ebia meyi judges ne so eti anasa me ka say omoso omonye omonka no kure. Now, also, I say, a president to Akufo-Addo, or ya Kronfo nyina president, or ya incompetence for nyina president, no, or no na appointed a year Dapaah, or one as appointed a year attorney general, and a president national as appointed a year the chief justice. Into Dapaah, dan no catcher say a year court, a Supreme Court, especially. I almost say, the Omo Yamajun son be fair. Now, the Omo Yamajun son be say, Assembly of Supreme Court, Ombedi ama a year Akufo-Addo abano, hano. Dapaah Akufo-Addo abano. And the ebechire me bedwuma de kudientia Dapaah infia wedi opesa ode Ghana for adwene edi agro bedwumadie dwumadie bia ye nyina ye kire ya adwene oba ha di huni besomedi huni dwumadie ya edi no ha yi enye obi ntine ete ha sebio mehu sankofo bi church nyoma wo TV so no Facebook efa Kevin Taylor and the production team nyoma ye de beto abontene de ebe show video ebe show topic ebe treaty picture cry ebe show no. I am saying this on authority. Nobody has the right to decide for us what we have to show or not. But say, well, platform, use that platform to show what you think is right. Now, nipa bia niwa obetumi achire what we have to show. Inti say, you show BB, you post BB, the BB ba bontina oni anya adwene a. You also have your view. You also have your platform. Yenjiska koho ne koka no kure na ewo ho no. Na sa wa adwene mu no, say any you decide and a production team decide to be better abontina, you have no right to say that you feel, how you feel should be what we should do here. No, this is a platform. It's for the people. We decide what goes out there. So with all due respect to people who think that we should do what they like, they should rather think about we sitting here, what we go through to get information out there. A picture, a video comes with facts. If you don't have it, don't speak on it. It's very, very important. All right, Enyumbre, let me say hello to a few people. Now, yen started a year Jumadi, no, and the Friday Monday. Monday abadi ani ni abre yendi agroha and the able videos and the church and same you be Sempa FM you be Canadian Japan camp a year Oman FM you be sa a year Joy News and there you be church and same you be Monday is packed into a Henyumbrea yendi will be running very, very fast. You can watch us live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV this evening across the world. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV this evening live across the world. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Oko YouTube so on sa ebeka ye ewo YouTube and also search for Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV ewo YouTube. Loud Silence TV so ewo Facebook. You can reach us live on Loud Silence TV. Subscribe, follow the page on YouTube, on Facebook. You will get Okay, thank you very much, Mr. S. Loud Silence TV on Facebook, Loud Silence TV on YouTube, Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We're also live on With Audio Respect page on Facebook. With Audio Respect page and NAA official page our Facebook. We are also cross-posting on some very important platforms. NDC TV picking us live across the world. We have 1957 Project also live tonight, picking us on Facebook, cross-posting. Benjamin Wayo Mahama is also live this evening on Facebook, picking this feed across the world. We also have Ghanaian Citizen TV all over the place, picking us live on Facebook. Kevin Taylor, my official page, is also picking the show live. Honorable Joseph Yamin's page is here. Ghanaian Citizen TV is also live, cross-posting the show. And also Hopex TV and Radio are live this evening, picking us across the world. On Facebook, you can follow all these pages. I'm talking about NDC TV, 1957 Project. We're talking about Benjamin Wayo Mahama's page, Ghanaian Citizen TV, Kevin Taylor, my official page on Facebook, Honorable Joseph Yamin's page, Hopex TV and Radio. Most importantly, go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Most importantly, go on YouTube, subscribe to Loud Silence TV. Very, very important. Every time we are live, you will get a notification to be part of this conversation. So be quick. Go on YouTube right now. Subscribe to our channel. Also come on Facebook. Follow our page With Audio Respect page, Loud Silence TV page, my official page, Kevin Taylor on Facebook. You will get all the information, all the news. If you want credible news, facts, and documents that we put on this platform, you can go on our website, www.loudsilencenews.com. www.loudsilencenews.com. That's where all the credible information, all the facts, all the documents are placed on our official website, www.loudsilencenews.com. Thank you very much, family. Let me say hello to a few people and then do. I can see Sylvia Makadi watching me tonight. Good evening, Sylvia. Have a wonderful evening. How did you enjoy your weekend? Mas Babatu, pound for pound. Thank you very much, sir, for being here tonight. Kumolu is also live here. Francis Aidan is watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Francis. Nina is live here. I say, long live Kevin. Watching you. I'm sorry, Nina. I lost your message. Eric Akon is also live on Loud Silence TV tonight. NDP is watching me. Parker McLeod is also here. Gladys Abebio is watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost News. How are you doing, Gladys? Philip Pablo watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost Team. Sharif Mohammed is live on Loud Silence TV. Asadik is also live here this evening. AJ Adams Amwakon watching me this evening across the world. Stephen is here. Baba Solomon Awuni is live on Loud Silence TV. I can see Love watching me tonight. Love. Okay, Love, back to you too. Thank you very much for tuning in. Okay. Mr. S. All right. Thank you. Let me move some things up. Thank you, Mr. S. Okay. I can also see Eric Akon watching me tonight. And Shirley Botchway is live on Loud Silence TV. Daniel Boatin is live here. Kwame, Henry Wood is also live here. Khadija Abdullah is here. Lydia Agles is my love here. Good evening, Lydia. Ajwa Maonyo is my first love on Facebook. Thank you very much, Ajwa. Francis Adoba is family. How are you doing, Francis? I know you're doing great. You weren't feeling so well last week. Francis is real family. Thank you very much, Francis, for being here tonight. Hello to the wife. Hello to the kids. Uncle come to Italy this summer. no bagawaya. Expert uncle in Italy. Mickey F is watching me tonight. David Dadzi is live on Loud Silence TV. Andy is here. Sharif Mohammed, Safu Kweku, Agatha Ej is watching me tonight. Eric is live here. Abdul Hamid Isa. Good evening to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. In fact, fasting. This is the holy month. Allah in His own wisdom. The omnipotent, Allah the gracious, will listen to everybody's prayer. Be honest, tell Allah what your heart wants, and Allah is the only person who will decide whether He has to grant that or not. But do that with a clean heart, with an honest heart. No man born by a woman can tell you what Allah thinks about you. It is only the merciful, the gracious, the Almighty Allah who can decide your fate. So as you go through this holy month, do not rely on men, do not rely on promises, rely on the word and the belief in Allah. So I wish you guys the strength, the belief, and also pray for favor and also guidance. Allah will listen and Allah will bless us. Ameen. All right, Agatha AJ is live here this evening. I'd like to say, Game Boy watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Game Boy. Kwame Lobos is watching Kevin Taylor and it goes to him. Henna Emmanuel is here. Gladys Abebu is back again. Kwame Lobos. All right, thank you to every single individual watching me. Good evening to family. Good evening to friends. Good evening to all the very, very honest Ghanaians around the world. You can also donate to the Loud Silence $1 donation project. I know majority of the people are not donating again on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on mobile money. People have decided not to donate again. So we have also decided not to really push again because this is not something we have to be pushing it. It gets to a point it becomes disrespectful when you have to come sit here every time and be like, hey, go and donate. It becomes a little disrespectful. We all hope and pray that this TV stays on forever and ever. But if we don't come together to make sure it stays on, there's nothing I can do. I'm doing my best here. So as you've been watching me all these years, you know what runs a television station. You know what runs Loud Silence TV. So if you have decided to think, or you are thinking that the TV will run by itself, I'm sorry to tell you this. One day, we might not have the TV again. And I don't have to sit here, argue, make too much noise about this. We all know what is ahead. We all know what is at stake. We have to do our best to sustain this TV. I'd like to say thank you very much to one lady. I was surprised. I got a notification from my team to say hello to this special woman. There's one thing. This woman, I don't want to mention her name, but birthday and mom. That's the information I'm getting here. Or that's her WhatsApp. Her Cash App name. Birthday and mom. In fact, she has donated 1, 2, 3, 4 times in less than a month. And the funny thing is, February, March, and April. I think every month she donates. Now, the funny thing about her donation, then I say, she donated $20. Then she donated $20. So for the 3 months, that February, March, April, right? I think February she donated $20. March she donated $20. This Friday, which is April, she donated $20, and today she donated $300. It means there are some people out there who really want to support this production. I have your name, but I'm not going to mention your name. I just have your Cash App name that I think I'm comfortable with to mention. Birthday and mom, I really, really appreciate your effort, taking it upon yourself to make sure every single month you put something in there. I was shocked when the team sent me this because they've been monitoring people who have decided to be donating every month. We can't mention everybody's name here. Some people don't want their names to be mentioned. That's why we don't even mention names. But to see this from this woman, I really, really appreciate this. And trust me, I also do my best to bring the information. I'm very touched, madam, and I really appreciate your effort. Everything that you're doing to sustain this TV. God bless you. Thank you very much for what you are doing for us. Birthday and mom. I know you know yourself. I have your full name here, which I am not going to put out. So I really appreciate this. So if you want to donate, the numbers are up the screen. The MTN number is there. The Cash App platform is there. The PayPal platform is there. Cash App is KTWADR. Cash App is KTWADR. PayPal is KTWADR. When you go on a year MTN mobile money, it is 055-889-3032, and that is the number. The name connected to the number is Benedict Andor. Thank you very much, family. Now, let us take care of business. Lots and lots of things to discuss today. I'm looking on my charge sheet tonight. So many things to discuss on the charge sheet. One of my papers too is like the Z. See, Aquame Bre. when they could tell information rough, this document, information rough, but hey, it's still surviving. I need to change this one, but I'm not changing it. When money OG, no information was no massa. When your dog boys and the girls now. All right, so that is it there. Thank you very much. Now weekend we're going to see. We have some 3 minutes, 5 minutes to have a conversation. What happened over the weekend? BBSC ana. BBSC. Mobi am frame kwa show ni enye. Weekend mu amoko party no mako party mu so amoko wedding engagement mu amoko party mu ko yiyase ko free sika we yiyase ebi mbo be se nyina we yiyase mu amoko party ana mu buofu because jollof na che na duru so no desusa mu so amoko ko wiewia e take away ko duru fie na akoko nda so ebufu aba eno hwan na wedwa no okọ yiye okọ engagement wako wia take away abeduru fie na enam nda so ubuofu wan e de said already counterfeit akotoko kin no ya chew enti esi ana de ane be ma ne nhawo ho na yenko yenim mu amoye sa no munjai moso a mo ye eye chiriwi a eya yeyi ni kakra bia no makodidi no mabetena ye din yehum nyina makache malam sedu say mo a mo ye chiriwi a yeyi ni kakra bia no mawura inside na makotwa tea mo yi mo ni kakra mbo ni makoyi carrot ahema num ye ni munyina ye hwemo Allah so ehwem o record ato ada ebetija no ehona na bogu se Allah ni timodin nti mo amu ye chiriwia na ma se ya azumi onamana ne yemu nyina kohwem o hyewa eso owu yade o buzum banzani obwa wakodidi nti mo mamuni nda ho mo so amu ye salemu njai mo amu ye azumi a enim se komede sa moboa mo amu ye correct azumi no mo hyem nuanu bia de bia o ye azumi o ye fasting na se bia wo hye onyonko eye muslim or so ye fasting na ka bibi chere se unua me sure se unye bibi boni bia o de kasa a chere no ayade unye bibi boni bia so o da bibi so unye bibi boni bia o de kasa o gina woni kasa o menya hwe ono kasa kwa na edinachi an because e wo se na se nkofo no use breaking ne say we break is hu ye an we break azumi no enso hu so we break no di nkom otum say akoye fast na so sibi o tam bucket we no enkire say o ya azumi enteni say penifo so mo community mu no mo start checking go for strength ebo ho ya azumi kura no din no problem and emi ni bebre o mo ya azumi so mo ya fit ebi mo ya azumi e de bobo nyina 90 minutes but neighbor with your nkofo bi wo ha o mo ye nim say comedy o mo 2 hours kura no mo ye dede and so this azumi there onye hwe de bia wa fit I no nim o baba sibi o mo ya baba kura kire say azumi no we di bibi because o ya azumi a untumi nya baba kese baba ka krebe yade o ya azumi na koye se wo energy kakra bia be kan ida so onum liquid won chen ana se onya yogurt bi na otwe na se mon calculate se mon se bia alaji bia na se hajia bi ya azumi na oye se hey aji bra ya be se no kasa wave energy no se ni measure energy no energy no I am measure energy no na omo money omo pa ho no so obi ba na se o pa no ho a se bi obeye se do oyese na ho di ma so o energy bo baby I say o ya azumi na se o po bi ho akakri bi slow motion slow motion o se Kevin aboda mo hwinim in terms for ye fasting or Ghana na New York I catch up article so on monitor fasting for no where be chew say wo ye fasting so wo didi underground no bu ebobo no ala krati ase where be chew say fasting na ye no wo de why ho say wo ye digital fasting utumi shada rap wo ko restaurant wa for back door un shada mfa nim ho ye hum nyina mesatic mu churoturo din no bibia da ada ye begim nyina list bom din e de mo picture hye ho enti mun jai sa de no alla ni made konti o se ye nya sa month we holy man na mo a mo so munya fasting na mo ne ye mpepe 40 fie a munim se omo ye fasting or some munya some kind of some pity kakra wo muso azumi ne yenda form me matrai bi da se na me girl bi ansade a na oye pepe ntina azumi kakra ne ade metumi ko shem kakra ofio a se yetete wo ya na se makasa me ba me so na me azumi enti me nim girl no enti muso amuti eye mantem na money pepe 40 no this month no mun lower perfumes no any eyi no flavor mun lower kakra enya month biara ba chi akokọ this month yen chi akokọ this month yen chi preko this month yen sheda nye salad ne ade aduane a ebetu nkan jayete so this month nka ben kwan kakra bi na nka bia enkontomre fro ye mun sheda mfa gusungum na mo na fofo Christopher no pepe fo no Christo de bia sheda je say pepe niri ye fasting saa time na obechi nkukọ na da be sie fie ni finfin ho na o de yi flower fa ho na o de flower no onyanchi yo e na o de si eyi table bi so e na wako inside the same time no osa akukọ breast nkwa breast yakasa akukọ breast enya akukọ nufu mo amuni munya yi we de ka akukọ breast so Abraham akukọ nufu enya akukọ nufu na mwa na watwitwa akukọ no ni unu se ye fasting aha na obechi eyi obechi akukọ ye fasting aha na obechi akukọ enti yesrem Christopher no edumu de so ayenka hwe yetumi adin ni tolerate nsemfo no enti amuso mun tolerate nsemfo no yesrem ye ya azumi wa akokɔkye kokoto no krom oba akyekirigu politim no from wura wo dem kodi no ho mammo fa mba dan ni mfimfi embram be kye akokɔ obi ye azumi na fa na uchi pork e da edi na pese o kyerɛ no edi na wo pese o kyerɛ no ya kasa busum ye mu ade proponent and exponent for edi de na mo pe wa asase so time a ye azumi na ho na wo hu enkrakra mu nkrakra aha na ba be time ye azumi na ba ye ebunoburu nkwan ya time e to da na ye nya azumi no onya duan papa bi ada ye start azumi akobɔ besia e de be chia akokɔ ye start azumi a wa start ye jollof ye start azumi a monte so kakra ya bremo ye ninya me kasa esa mo distract nipa ye tumi de mama siwo ye hu ye mpagyaw se ye mane nka fom ho because ko pagyayi flavor de dam soro se flavor no ye chia akokɔ da flavor de mfa fom ho se akokɔ no o chia akokɔ a chia no ekosoro aha flavor no kosoro na to missile food missile food missile flavor no to into a two stomach level unim stomach level a twice and mu say aha into say oh yeah sala that's what we tisi for ma I know so krambo so be pege mu agina ho because gina wa na ade ni wo hinim munjai Christopher ya bremo. All right, thank you very much. We dey no I don't know proponent and exponent for any anom ye bo mama ye chiri clean temptation nkwa ma me a we chiri we na oton emoi yenim se da bia wo de amoni angwahwe nka ho ye start azumi a se wo ye stew nyina utumi chikosua utumi kosua onua kosua wi na the flower fa ho wo wi na wasa achi just a flower ho ansa na kosua no ansa na yoke no e de na wo pe wasase so e de temptation no ena koko for so this is the time amonte so kakra monte so e wo bisa nwuma mu ayedin mom ye mbo enuanom pepefo no bunim sa still mu ayedin na moda hu tu kokonim e se e break a na nipa ni so nyina atan no ye be break kura na esuro because ene ko iko se ba ko a 1-3 ye be de ne ye enti mo so mo considerate kakra oh ye fa ntwe so ye nuanom pepefo so yes fasting enti moma yen tiko se so master mom yen te so kokoro de ye fa ne se man to de ye beboka ye ya amanyame na ye de bia ye pemfaso I say Mystique next week Krampono Obuasi Zongo Lawa Alo Abeg let's talk tonight or tomorrow me pese eye kokobe ye kokobe 7 buckets 7 cocoa chance I ye be for free because nyome bi wo ha ye pese ye nuanu pepe for bi sebio enyo bia na wosika wakotoko se 7 cities ni ade mom ya moa e Christopher ya ho ya adodo ye di Easter ni ade obunyina beboa ye omudi sala enam no ye na ye ne kese bro is Isaka you macho o pesala nam de bia oni Isaka na ti ha oni chief friend say Yawuza oboase Dagoma youth chief no nice guy oni Yawuza na ti wanka bibia de bia o hia na no watwam ase hu se chiwia na ye wie be 11 days eka Yawuza how so yade omo ye ma mo hu se ye ben no na mo ya mu ni ye nice ye ben no Ibrahim Mahama so ayade me hu so bi atro donate me hu some pictures be on Facebook a lot of rice and Jack this guy the way he's doing things no last me catch and say Jack o me so hu so na enya nipa Ibrahim Mahama chese me hu emo o de akocheche last wakosi school wasakoma RTV fo sika se omunti omu pay chese we ni de emi eyifo no hu Nicaragua fo no hu da bi ye twan me aka se Ibrahim Mahama akoto ka afoforo na afi Nicaragua fo no de omu jimi akotena Peace FM ye twan ni aka se Ibrahim Mahama ai oni ne nua John Mahama omakọ eyi bi wa ha emo mu gina ho na Nicaragua fo no mo sia hye no makotena Peace FM Angel FM ai na omu jimi omo ho the donation Ibrahim because appear to cramp the jack articulate I don't say na media no and also amokomo omu ye no mu yi mo no so de ma party food soldiers Ibrahim Mahama 10 year near dinner temia yes so betiga temni president or aboy I Ibrahim Mahama 10 always catch us until 499% I wedja intafo almost catch the baby enye because he Jimmy yem pese be kan okre aboy nuanom konkonsa anantwitwa intafo munyeska I inti Ibrahim Mahama apiate emona de komo no omachama foot soldiers o Ibrahim Mahama catch ro wa unim ne catch no emona de komo apiate for no ya chama foot soldiers party foot soldiers for di inti uwo eduabo bi abone ne I one out toy de komo kuomo na yesi wasa sala na start inti omo no so Ibrahim Mahama we dem sro oboase zongo yesre wa yeso ehia kakra boase zongo masalachi na wase no donation yeso pese nsaka bi nti se wo obi a wokọ boase a kan se Kevin Taylor so eton krasa enka mo no mo cha mo maboase fo no bi boase zongo bebi a chief Yahuza mo na okọ ye masalachi no wase ho bebi na Hosi Park wo no me ma direction Ibrahim Mahama GPS na bede ma no uduru boase a boase masalachi wo no wo ye be free chief Yahuza mo ene mustikla wa mo ombeba dan ho omba be die ni ma wo de masalachi ma omo mo zongo ni nyina nti yeso ye mo no ye twen bi e wo boase zongo. All right, let's do the do. Inti maka kire mo mesra mo ye salla mamon say salla no de nam no so antudua no bedu no ebesi no onue enye time boy na mo be fa ya adamfo mo hu se ye twa 15 days we aka 15 enye sa time be frefre ye dimbo ho a ye no nim se ne ye ne zongo boys ye tap to park ene a crisscross ene a crisscross in 1984 no ho ena Rick Ross and say 90 80 70 skate 60 skate in the refi uko zonga na hu Puff Daddy ena hu Shakur ena hu Big ni ade omo frefre time yenya start teach wi na yenya hu se nam ne beba no omo fro to park bra na yensuma ai pididi bra ye ne pepe for the set to pididi no my friend no mo se sala ne bedru pe Isaku na Isaku na se ne wanyini sa no ya mawo nam ne bi la ya mawo ai hono mo boy ndaka din ye de wo ye fuseni na se ne wanyini sa no obesa papa yokunam ne ma obi ya mawo boy e frame to park member frame yi Isaku obi nim say frame Isaku time ya wo me na nim ye say frame Isaku de bia to park no big no ye ne pepe for na ye say abrofu rappers sala bedru dia number frame ye krom din say de be ya ye be hu mobo ye mamo and the movie no frame Shaban Chief Shaban, good evening Shaban, big man pa senior I over frame Ali Mohammed yempe mon frère to park na mon frère Biggie da mon frère DMX ye penwa am obia this year obi anya na monwe this year say obi anya na monwe a mon frère me say me kokuo this year pepe for we omonam Easter ba mon ku Jesus nwe no Easter ba munku Jesus na monwe no mo bronya ba na monwe akokwa ese dipa abodam mo na mo twetwe nipa ena pefo se ahomachi no motie me nsore ye mo de Easter ba munku Jesus na monwe mesi ye begu chiri wi na ye ku wi na obi ani hwinim abaka se na ye nuane o na one ye ba na ko school hwinim na me ba na ba na ko school a o se chiri wi na me ma obi ye ma mo all right, let's do the do and the Monday kasa chole ase we obi anka maka game na no Christopher Nwom de na yeso yenwe de me de ye bia mesesa me pepe sisi ya day. All right, thank you Mr. S. The information right now odi abremia ma Mr. Ibrahim Mahama Saudi emone eko aboase a bepacho ye chief correspondent Ashanti regional correspondent ye friend Piero 1 on dem jini dipa enti Piero no bedi manim e de makosa masalachi akwako hu Chief Yahuza ene mustikla wa ama mako masalachi mama akocha nti Ibrahim Mahama se mo na nkomom dia ene me so ma kire ma adwene wa ha kire wo ene jata to jata me de maka minime ko abefa so ma mo na ko ba wa woni Ibrahim no ka chen se owusu be mpasi kade bi na oje ye no onfa ntomo ma bo asefo zongo fo yeso ye twen. All right, Kevin Kasacholi now edie na wo ho pepepe 411 this week about 2 Saturday 411 single 411 Lotto ndie muncha Samia Uku na hwe Lotto so Ghana ho Samia Uku ena hwe Lotto so NLA Samia Uku ana Samia Uku right yeah it's Samia Uku ena isi hwe Lotto so Samia Uku bra be advert on TV we so Lotto no de me ya advert ma pa. Muncha lotto no. Mo endi kura no problem. Yede ko boa ma Ghana etumpon ai. Enti muncha lotto no. Why? Sama okumentam Ghana lotto sika no emfa nkonkoma eye akwana ne nan ahyehyehye na efre no eye koku anjudo wu na ono de Atamos Foundation or president or secretary or mazua or conference leader sa akwa no criminal Atamos Foundation ono nko na ebibia or wi mentam analyst ka emfa masamia wu emfa ma eye koku anjudo wu ono no nkwasi ya wi ni wi a na wo so atam sika ma no ye wi ebebusa osamia wuku. Okay, all right, obi abegene de no samia wuku na heloto so samia wuku na heloto so samia wuku si de the way bi una heloto so well ebi obetima bibi dia hwe de ebesi samia wuku anamwa samia wuku na heloto so samia wuku so hard guy samia wuku una heloto so nice guy this una heloto so Ghana samia wuku. Okay, okay, koku anyi do wo bipolar o ala onim otimi titini to a na be fa na ho no ada koku anyi do we jimi rough o bipolar otitini to a na the fa na no NDC for I'll go back and be general secretary o free o just say general secretary otitini to a na or panel hwana was I will see what say dinketia koku anyi do we jimi dread. All right, mama bet Friday mama Saturday dey beto banker. Now, there are some few things we need to take care of. Should I start here? I don't know. I should not start it. Remember, yes, Sewa Bruni's interview is coming on. No. At the end of announcement, it is coming on. Yesu mrene yebeye. Yesu mrene muna. Yesu mrene muna. All right, now see this. Now, guys, how did you guys put today's show together? Oh, reminder. This is a reminder. Ghana for the Refugee Adio. Reminder no. Samira. Adaka. I said you can before election. Adaka. Hey, Goseti. Adaka no. Adaka pemu hono. Make up adaka do no asem we yaka ho asem da ba na mre finti me wo ha na makai mo adaka de si won adaka premu we de sikedwa kofi sikedwa kofi na ngase de si de bo no sikedwa no en de si de bo no sikedwa kwa me we sikedwa bna mo vice president wife di Cosette we mia da de na wasatam sikedwa bna na da be si de dem na mo jimi amane ko o mu nyina mo sam yankoko mo de no lie otwi danim ono na nka so advert ma seconds mo a mo ton paint ko mo pobi mana ya advert ma nka Samira adaka we anya box o we anya makeup box o we makeup adaka just mo Ghana de nko form di bodim no useless I'm priority no less than useless. Nyome hia ne hia omo. Cosette no. Sikedwa bena ene kuta no otukwan bi esi. Me see sa de we otukwan a ekufo ado de akonwa nam no no so de sikedwa bena nam. Okofosu na we di ne chi. Na ono no obenya time adwene wo oba na wo nam ho na ye form of na wo yotwe kraba no. Cosette and her makeup bag, makeup adaka. Where in your box? Oh, this is my makeup box. Makeup box, let say light one. Be for party, light one. Where in your makeup box? Where your makeup adaka? Sikeja abna. Any timu hono. Say what person who interior na. It say sikeja munina. Makeup box munina Bugatti. Bibia omi. Makeup box munina Bugatti. Condom wombi. Bent what dem. Side brush, front brush. If you are going bad, so you want to and you war under chin deformer, and you war under ear shiner, you war between nose limiter, and you war under eye performer. To say, I didn't say that to say better. I see banana no makeup mu adaka. When you makeup box, makeup adaka. And this one, my vice president Samira no. Now we mistake na. Baomia ebedi president obetwitwa sa ayalolo bas no obetwitwa ba akwa makeup box bo de botieti kuruma ayalolo na mahama koto bae no obesili di nyina na inside na makeup traveling van okwa na makeup van di nichi sikedwa van Mo de munye mistake. Saga we. Ade da de tirimu no moye mistake ahu. Ono oya scam akura cha ba omia o. Fulani ba ga we. Odi. No mo musa ba omia ono oya we. Moye bre. Da mo se ba omia be di president. Sa ayaloro basun 3 obe sili tokura nyina na we jai condition no pack makeup gum. And omo ko asanwere so. Now a makeup vans ni di echire ayin. Samira 1, Samira 2, Samira 3. Pa. Somewhere Jimmy. Okay, let me start the show. Yes, start the show. Now me check them. We nyina Monday ani refi makeup van. Yet story way a year Nancy mu anamu kai 2021 na MPP aban be ka kire say Ghana police to start helicopter patrol in November. Sure, the ground to be started. You give you just Pierre the governor way by you. Ghana police to start helicopter patrols in November 2021. Hey, Ekufuado or your Bonsamankasa. Bonsam shoe no namosa Bonsamba the last born ne kola shoe no. Bonsamba last born ne pop bola just Ekufuado. Or your just say intro there. Just say we can try ma akwana ayen koku. You know cocolization? Ekufuado there's a cocolization. Yes. Coco the brother is say Powellization. Almost in November 2021, I'm catching say, Ghana Police Service for Baby 2 helicopter. It will be via the Malata near Fafon. King. Ghana Police Service. Yes, you calling the air patrol. What do you need? Min chabo tomatoes eno malata julo bibio denche. Just say I be tomadio malata jom be tomatoes and a crop for a fun of fum a denche. Said denche, what we can denche and a denche into young 2 helicopter. Police say okay, please your name. Also, Auntie Nine, me trouble. Malata no, yeah, first light, tomatoes, or church him. Mudu malata one. Mudu malata one. First light, 100 tomatoes. From 4 free people, maybe your tomatoes. One free air patrol. Police just say, can you send us Momo for petrol? Goodness. Gonna be foolish country. Police guys say antenna. Actually me Inspector Kwame Danso Air Police Headquarters helicopter session. Code number 7730. Antenna send Momo 17,000 Ghana petrol helicopter. Oh my God, that's a weirdo. Oh, but the pilot, helicopter. Oh my God, say, oh my trainee pilot, helicopter. I'm a pilot ni helicopter pilot ni but helicopter de my it's your training pilot ewie na minima de omri training pilot no your training pilot ewie and your train helicopter ba na helicopter ba no ma air rustia obu 2 years straight to balata king yokunipa Africans ba na go podu no so masresu ai mesu asre Achomi, police guy say, Achomi, alote Francis, me, Antine, helicopter, ready, me trouble, 17,000, Momo, petrol, the full helicopter, me, Chomi, Malata, just say, or she said, Momo, 17,000 Ghana, no more fun to petrol gum. Now, who got to a petrol, helicopter, when the petrol gum? Enye but try ya bompa ya osi obogida and then Inkoto Saturday. Now you can go and follow Inkoto on Facebook, NKOTO101 on YouTube and on Facebook. And na oka say yet Ghana na ye blame ya brofo and they be before the day be ya na nanom na be chira America or some about dam. Inkoto say mo edam bi na mobo Mona nanum elevated to America. I don't go to Europe. Bro needs now a young so. And Obuba dear business, and I didn't direct out of the back Ghana. Or on 20 grow. Bro near to my for ship. With to my bobo ship. After so 6 months, 8 months. And soon I will rush him and for Guno. Now I better best sound out of the car was on a go create the grow battle. Oh, but damn. Excuses to the Africans. Oh, we our ancestors, and they came to take us, and they took our ancestors to America and to Europe, and they went to build a Uhinim. Mr. Christian Columbus was a one Columbus. No time on Mobano, 18 years, 16 years, they were to a ship. Wabobo ship. At them 8 months, 1 year, Eman Suambem and Kuno. And what to bedru Ghana. No one says I will ship him to Okwa, or so now teaching the crew bana. Obi to my ship of Fonzio, all 20 crew. Money bread my bedru. You are too lazy, you give excuses for everything. And I support Ikoto for that statement because man, you blame my brother for no reason. No reason. Oba Kroba so be before the sa Jimmy sa. Akata fui. Do no 90%. Jimmy sa. No blame system no. Now fine, the system is not favoring you. What do you have to do? Find a way for it to favor you. It does not mean go pull a gun and kill somebody. You see, system yani the way nipana or the system no only govern the system no. This country was built by Bruni. Europe was built by Bruni. Say I don't know about and I said you you see the slave. That should not overshadow you. We have been people have been racist towards us in America and Europe. Me bebre, but I don't make that overshadow my life. No. Me man no shame so. You get it? Yen nyina oba Ghana, obi to aka so no so ti Togo. Ne na be kun o Ghana na ekun Ghana. Ono so ti Togo, de na onka. Obi na ko baby. Ai, obi na ko baby. But that does not make you use that as an excuse to every day be ano and obi be fa me nana and e ko build. Obi traship ma ba be fa nana kwa. Sa di poro to isi dan. We tuma ba be see a castle of Ghana. Ebe see the castle no da hu si stronger than any building in Ghana. Okay, James and Nippon old to me building a dime. You are lazy. You don't know what to do. You are not innovative. You are not helping each other. We are not building a nation. We are foolish. We don't learn. We just sit there and blame people for no reason. Whether you like it or not, people have offended the black race, and they are still offending the black race. What do? We don't make that thing pull us back. It doesn't mean say we need to put everything on that. Somebody saying you disagree with me. You should not. Fine, you have your views, but my view is. Somebody taking my ancestors to America to go build America does not make the America my ancestors own. No. Because time you do ancestors by America, no? People were there. Somebody took your ancestor to America, meaning some people were there, whether red Indians or whatever Americans, there were people living there, meaning there were originators there. Sanka na na for ship and no to no crew America be dia. But nipa ba no be foul and no de ko na sase. So from scratch, you help them build it, but it does not belong to you. So rent you be dying now with them 100 years. Now say nipa ba no kaza family die mamia. It does not mean what now 100 years they're dying out there. No, you help the person maintain the house. You after 100 years you have been able to help by putting in your quota. It does not make it yours. Now what do we have to do as a people? You know this history. So what do? We need to build our own. We need to start building our own empire. We need to start making our people understand that we can build from here. We should stay in Africa, build an Africa that is united, that can employ the youth, an Africa that is a white man will come and feel like a slave. You don't sit in Africa and allow the Chinese to take over everything and tell me you are complaining about slavery. You are foolish. When you give them the room, they will take advantage of you. This is an ecosystem. What would Jimmy use you? And I'll just say, this is the ecosystem. When Jimmy and Yusu, when Jimmy are intact. So you will need to realize that. Say, we have gotten to this point where the world is relying on Africa for its natural resource. So what are we doing? We are foolishly still sitting here, making life difficult for the youth. They are still all moving out. Whilst you can create opportunity for them to build this empire. So let me tell you for a fact. When I read the Africa story, the history and all that, it hurts me. But I don't make it overshadow me. I don't use that as an excuse. We can build Africa. Now, if you have a president who is renting jet £18,000 an hour, now Osasha suit to say, "Adnoma, abetina bruchri, atoto dying, didn't Jimmy somehow you want to build Africa." Now, man kasama, you are competing with, and they don't do that. Go to the African Union. President Omutu, 99% of them are criminals. They are thieves. They have overstayed their time. They have killed to be in power. And we all know. Until let's stop that. Obiabobo ship. 1723, Etmabobo ship is Eposo. Nobody knew where it ends. In 1725. Who dares get on the sea? Do you know where the sea ends? And so Bronibia Bobo ship is so. And BB, why creative a compass, Eddie Chiradiaba. As I to me the side of the buffet, which I can say, what are you, Cromano? Now, oh, here, Obi, Amana and Quasia, Jumanamano. And they are very young. So this is the time we need to let them understand, say, that slavery now, they're not going to get it easy now. But and all nurses want to travel to the US. Why? Because Sabro didn't create opportunity to be over. You see UGMC, esiwo. You see hospitals akesiye. Kwasi ye be the president or semen to us for be adwuma. And yet one year boy is na me be shiramo. What Jimmy? Yeah, Jimmy. Me, I'm not going to mince words here. Who is this? Kweku Esami. Kevin, stick to corruption. Corrupt politicians. Never downplay slavery and effect. No. Corruption. Politics. What I'm talking about, slavery is politics, my friend. You might not understand what you're talking about. We will read wide. We are not ignorant like that. I'm sorry, you feel uncomfortable when we talk about these things. You feel very uncomfortable when we talk about these things. The Jews, they also feel very uncomfortable when we are talking about the Holocaust. Everybody feels uncomfortable when they are put under the light. I'm being honest with you. Media Juni, they feel very uncomfortable when you bring Holocaust issues up. Because our ancestors, yes, she almost said moi. Near to Ghana, near Escape from Sobibor. It's a film where the FO, obi pain, no. Do you know that? Young Kolani near Escape from Sobibor. It was one of those movies I liked. The storyline, I didn't even understand the story behind it. Somebody's pain, a story that somebody doesn't even want to watch. You get what I mean? So when we are talking about things that makes us uncomfortable, that is the only way we can also appreciate we need to do better to build ourselves. We've been pushing this conversation under the carpet, and the white people are taking advantage of that. And they're sitting there, don't talk about slavery. Who shouldn't talk about slavery? Who is going to talk about slavery? Who is going to talk about our weakness? Who is going to point things out to us? 99% of kids in school in Ghana today all want to fly to Europe and America. Ask yourself why. They are flying to become slaves. We have traveled. We have opened a horizon. We know what we can do back home. My friend, stop this archaic thing of don't talk about this. Politics. See, slavery is politics. Now just say slavery is what? My friend, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. You might disagree with me, but this is my point. Let's use this to create ourselves. It's simple as that. Let's capitalize on these kind of stories to build ourselves. But we are becoming more slave. You see, every single day we are shipping slaves from Africa to Europe, to America, where there's nothing. Go to the UK. Their houses, pieces of houses. You live in Ghana, your 4-bedroom house is bigger than the prime. But you have to fly and come to the UK in this weather you don't like. Come to America. People have built mansions in Ghana. They are living in basement. Why? Because we have been cushioned, or we have been prepared. Our minds have been. We have been programmed to think, say, we have to come and live with humans before we can be human. That is right, because majority of the time, we don't know our purpose until we travel. But you need to understand. Slavery needs to be discussed. I shouldn't discuss slavery. The first person who was racist towards me was a black man. I'm telling you. Let me tell you. The first person who was racist towards me as an African was a black African American. What are you talking about? You have no idea. America, people think say it is one of the most democratic. I am trying to find the right word. Civilized country. Do you know today, it is even difficult for a young black man to marry a Jew? Do you know that? Sometimes I go places with my wife and my kids, and people are shocked that this is the guy married to a Jew, is black, the wife is white, the kid. You don't have an idea. We're America. So you sit there and you think it's a joke. It is not. And I don't play with such things. It's very important. You've not experienced it, so you think, say, it should keep going for us to form groups, for us to have theaters, for us to have exhibitions, to show our pain. We need to translate that into developing ourselves, developing where we come from. When we are able to understand that, what happened, slavery is bad. It's nothing that should happen to any human being. But we should learn something from it and tell ourselves, we don't want any of our generation to be slaves. Indirectly or directly, let us build it back home. Are we doing it back home? We are foolishly every day saying the government has sponsored 20 students to go to Russia and to go see Ukraine. Ghana for and the why should a Ghanaian be in Ukraine learning? Are we foolish? So you need to go back and study the basics. We just don't come sit here and talk. We have a reason for saying what we're saying. You get what I mean? There are some students here, and I say nurses here. No mere nurses for Ghana. Senior nurses, the omunimno, majority of people and the omuye home care, omuti aberwa bi ho. When you stroke 23 years or 10 chain, I didn't try. Otiti aberwa toilet crown, how much they are paid is bigger than how much a legit nurse is paid in Ghana. Do you know that? These are the things that stop slavery. Let's condition ourselves. So we need to understand some things. We need to. So Kobe Bini, forget about, don't talk about slavery. Slavery is politics 101. How the world and other nations became powerful was through trade, and trade is politics. Do you know? Everything in this world centers on politics. Do you know that? Even slaves, when they are being sold, there's politics in it. Oh, this guy has broad shoulders. I have this farm. It's a farmer. This skinny shoulders cannot do. There is politics in which slave goes. Massa, shut up. You have no idea. So me, I don't make people, anyone who wants to use politics as an excuse not to discuss slavery or what the black man has gone through, I see you to be the problem. Let us tell ourselves, this happened. We have to stop it. How do we stop it? Let us build ourselves. Sarah Nana Bodzi, also KT, please stop. Why should I stop? I just wanted to get some things out there. You get what I mean? Nobody would have wanted to travel from Ghana. It's so beautiful living in Ghana. It's so beautiful being a Ghanaian. It's so nice that you can walk in a country where over to Cape Coast, you go lie in the beach. Here you cannot just go lie in somebody come and say this part you cannot go there. Ghana beach to be bonyo tintin. America beach be anywhere bonyo oh small you Bluetooth speaker be any swinchain. But to call about there ejinem o 10 year na wutie Castro o 10 year na wutie baby jet there. Just that's the feel. That's how it is. You think people enjoy living in Europe and America every time? No. Yet we spend so much money going out there into the Caribbean to enjoy ourselves. Why do you think? Because the weather is great. But say I'm protected today in Ghana. Beach papa. If you want a clean beach to go and relax, if you want a clean beach to go there with your tourist friends, you need to go pay money, crazy money to enjoy a small piece of space. You cannot go to the public beaches because at time the government has failed to understand that this is what brings people in. Those white people come from Europe and America. They don't care about your Kwame Nkrumah mausoleum because they have already read about it. They have seen the video. They want to feel the sand in Ghana. They want to feel the life. That is what tourists want to do. They want to be able to walk on the street and buy cocoa and talk to the woman selling the cocoa and the woman direct him or her to some joint to be. That is what tourists want to do. When I travel, I don't ride in cars. I don't rent cars when I travel. I sometimes get on a bike or something. I want to feel what the people feel. So until you understand, you come to that realization, it is not organizing concepts that will make your tourism industry be, it will not. I'm going for bus yellow time be better than Ghana. Travel bus when I go for. There are so many kids in the Ashanti region who put that. They haven't. There are so many kids. They've not seen a before who play the in Ghana. There are some kids who have not even seen a computer or you see a computer or who be that. But the Ghana Education Service thinks to say, "Yenchira Kurana French by force to force, not to French, not from going. Or to French, not as a Gregory Kurazia, French not the heading. By force to force, also who must be a draw bebe. What the heck is a bebe? Basic education, you don't need to draw a bebe. What is a bebe? Why are you drawing a bebe at basic level? Oh, draw the grasshopper, draw the frog. What are all those things? Let's be creative. Creative school. My kids' school. In Korea, America, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. People want their kids to be in creative class. Creative class. A kid and the otifie na say a ribo raho no born papa tua. So police be obetuma kire ewi no atade color na ehye no ne height obetuma kire gloves na ehye ne color obetuma. That is great. You are opening a kid's mind. And ebi kofi ene neba being in quasi education your team. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't show you anything. Open the kids, open your mind. If your kids are going to spend 70% out of school and 30% in the classroom, that is it. Let them learn how to read and write in classroom, but let them understand the science with what they are reading and writing. So let them spend a lot of time out. How? Make a lot of trips, make a lot of practicals. You don't need to move the kids from Kumasi to Accra. Even where they live, some kids enjoy agriculture. Let that flow. Take them out there. Let the kids enjoy. Let them, through that they will know. But they're so useless thing. Today, Mwamoka se me anka slavery won seven for plane. Ebe paki kotoka. Neka say open call for mama kujuchi abro for toilets. Ebe mabroso. You are telling me we shouldn't talk about slavery? The slavery happening now is bigger than what happened during our ancestors' time. You people should get ready. What is this? Ebuta. I don't know. President Tumika said, every kid needs to learn French. Who the heck cares about French? When you have the knowledge yourself, you'll have your own knowledge. The Frenchman will come and sit and speak English with you. He will learn your language. The Frenchman will fly into your country and sit at the table with you. He will bring a translator with him because he needs you. You don't necessarily have to go learn somebody's language to become powerful. Yeah, Jimmy Dodo, this foolishness. Obi say, "Ekufuade de French o, ede de bae." Ekufuade de French o, and oko na papa edi de na oko tena France. Edian okan French, re de na de aba. Jimmy, Pastor, we have better things to deal with today. One day I'll take my time. I'll bring Nkonto on board. I'll bring a few people for us to discuss slavery and why we should get over slavery and also prepare our place well. This is the new generation. We need to change the direction. We need to change the direction. How do we change it? The way they made us slaves, let us also make them understand when they come in there, they'll be slaves. How? Economically, they'll be slaves to us. How? When they come with whatever ideas, they need to come bow to us. We should stop this nonsense. Netra Ghana say broni ba ku bi fi abrochire baby aba na mpanifo nyine twa de ho ahia broni kwasi ampanyi bia oni kapre wa abrochire. Oh, he is coming to talk to us. What does he know? Me hu Palm Sunday picture bi broni Jimmy bi tiponko so and African kwalekwa asori panyi se mu nyina mu ndi na chi. Ye Jimmy, we need to wash the brain. Yeah, more too much because don't talk about slavery. Now just slavery no one how. Huh? What is a slavery? No one how. Slavery ne haye nyina. And slavery de haye nyina. Until let's get this right, And there's politics in everything. Oh sorry, atare uko yasha no. Utumi ra o dem na ntare hange was this guy black. And the baby amiko isu there. I know that the people there they are mourning. Until when I wear this white, they will say I'm happy about the death of their father. Let me wear this black. But this straight black without any design to, you are doing politics. You are choosing what to please where you're going. You're choosing what to make you comfortable. You're choosing what to make you get the positives. Politics now, you know. And you better be I na kobna unya ketwana ba I also need it. I otadi nwa na I say I ni minimum kekano and the entongwa. You are doing politics. You are trying to please everybody in the family. You don't want to hurt anybody. Into a young way from ope aya adwene what adwene behim. Papa na dey opa na ope we you are pleasing everybody. That is what your mom is doing. She is doing politics 101. Let's start the show. Now, another thing I want to speak on. Now, see this guy. This is the police, the referee Odi Kotoko has game. No? With all due respect, Asante Kotoko is a great team. I've always said here, what the CEO of Asante Kotoko, is in our history, they've been see that. But if he continues and he gets the right supporter, Kotoko will be back on its foot. It will be one of the best teams around the world. It's a fact. Accra House of Folk, they are doing their best. They won the league. You can see that they are coming up. They are doing everything. They are playing beautiful football, and I respect them for that. Now, penalty now Kotoko for this share a year Hearts of Folk Sunday winner. A terrible penalty. This guy should be suspended. Let's stop this nonsense. E Kotoko home until so winning. Kotoko call hearts ho. Go na bond the coin. Did anybody complain about? People were even applauding the referee. You could see, say referee no the game no onim the oye. This guy should be suspended. Said training being also acquired. He needs to go back. This referee cannot be trusted. Now, what you penalty full say, how are we going to get quality players in our league? How are people going to respect the league? We Africa 20 competitive leagues are Ghana and Kahu. This is why we are here. We are here because of such lazy referees who can be compromised every time. I'm not saying Sobi Command Zika, but if this is his judgment of a penalty there, then we have a long way to go. The Ghana Referees Association or whatever. I am not here to defend Accra House of Folk. It's a game. But if somebody deliberately decide to say, I'll make the game go this way because and then Jimmy my game attractive. If I am an investor who wants to invest in Ghana football, I will sit back and say, now this is the kind of game and refereeing going on. Then it means that if I put my money in, you people can twist everything in your favor. I want a competitive league to support. You see, and then we say oh, defender no and Safa Brazilian echi. You know, I know you love Kotoko. I know it's your team. But you know, idea where the bidi baby or baby jina wa kemu Kumasi Sports Stadium sa. Sadia will be the bidi Kotoko. Every radio station will Kumasi Munina Mobeti atem the DNA sem keka. Adeya referee kwasi ampanyi bi akwaje penalty fun bi ene de Kotoko nti obi ayedin hwe countryman zongo ogina e na oya concert no problem e your team ochina obi di bi kodi Kotoko. Now, be utimi na enso no na be gina fire and at the end aseme be catch no. And you are a sports journalist. I know you are affiliated to Kotoko. You have taken a position. It's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But understand, sir, in some full and I'm also in the league, you know. So be the biko di Ghana and that's be the di Kotoko baby. Now adi bi kasa. You bet you say about damn chemo. We want the game to be played competitively. Obi make a comment about House of Folk in Kotoko Accra. Me, anything I will speak about it. What's happening in Kumasi Sports Stadium, no? And I say at Kotoko base, no? It is shameful for Ghana soccer. Ultimate BT has a problem, man. Unkwana went to Manchester has. There's been a time at Kotoko has home and away. There's been a time at has a Kotoko home and away. What's the big deal here? Why do you bring the game so low on its knees? Why are you trying to please everybody? And this referee is a waste of everybody's time. He needs to be suspended. You can keep him on the field. You can let him keep refereeing games. But you guys are just destroying the league. Nankophobic, Kotoko are up here because of penalties. And I decided to watch. Majority of the wins from Kotoko this year, they are penalties. I'm not saying the penalties are not right. But this calls for an investigation into Kotoko's penalties and penalties. Because if we are getting these such penalties against a big club like Accra House of Folk, then what about those Fiangus clubs? It does not have that spotlight. Then it means Kotoko is overshadowing people. Then it means maybe the teams are helping Kotoko. Until you sit back near so I have a problem with those people leading Kotoko and jubilating today. Maybe it went into your favor, but you need to understand it's the game. And if you are going to support such decisions, at the end of the day, I am here. One day Kotoko play a game. Obi di bibedi omo. Na metie omo mbabeka say, hey, ena Kotoko, sa nipa no be taking. Now see the game between Ashanti Gold and Wafa. Stupid game. Stupid game. Ushe goes, no, you see the players, some composure, some attitude. Say a tone game because Ashanti Gold doesn't have to go on to relegation. Ashanti me a full Ashanti Gold supporter. And this game tantine no. So team ni begu engu. It is straightforward. See what they were doing. Wafa no, on an idea and said beyond the no, he's grooming players to sell. On the Goldfields, Ashgold, there was some coordination binti, and I said collaboration binti. Ashgold beko relegation there, and then Kono beko relegation because he can bring players and give to Ashgold to stay in there to sell them. Nonsense. But 6-0. We should both CB. Na muntu mbɔ league and winning games and some form na mudi no ho no. Me say Ashgold CEO no gold sika create manya Ashgold. Na the Cooper chain and in 1992 Bugatti, a Ferrari. Masa, Muntuminya game team na Montro Embra Bontini, no more Mosca criminal fanso team num, and I see Yungunu Nenipa Hontono. The criminality in Ghana soccer is too much. It's crazy. And we will speak on it. Ashgold did not deserve that win. At time cry, Monferry, in Crass 7 and 9 more. Miami team, some phone I'm ready Ghana na mudi. You come on man and bofu. All right, let's move forward. Now, this is one thing I want to discuss. And this man, Kweku Kwatin, Obuasi West MP, former deputy finance minister. This guy is one of the worst MPs in Ghana. Of late, was starting in TV so, and embarrassing. This guy, a PhD holder, was a first degree holder in economics, font and time view. And the for the Koeno. Time and no bonkwasi abesiana my kukoe or no parliament omunya nyoma izino. This was the guy who was Kenofuriata's deputy. Miankasa me MP, Obuasi West MP. Where Jimmy, he's done nothing in Obuasi. Oni ni nuaba no. Ni nuaba na ochra de no. Galamse Obuasi nyina any Obuasi West MP adanse bona omo ye. I have said and said, Obuasi there are clear pictures, evidence. Is a good for say sa adanse bodam Jimmy no. He still be the MC. I didn't try. Or did you go to phone car? Or the assassin mama, not the Koma Jubilee House. Kufuor is still keeping a thief like that. Now, Adanse Hene, M1 say, you could not voice out to tell the president you don't need such a fool to be the MC of Obuasi. You know the problem this guy caused. You know how he has deteriorated the town. And so when you people need to speak up. Now, this guy, Kweku Kwatin, Obuasi West MP, or say, I don't think Honorable Adwoa Safo is doing anything out of malice. I don't think there is any intention to undermine government or the caucus. He is defending Adwoa Safo. Why are we all here talking about Adwoa Safo? Now, this foolish Kweku Kwatin guy or Obuasi West MP for almost 6 years, onye bibia Obuasi. Ekwanya Obuasi ya ne kakran Anglo Gold Ashanti Fosika. The government of Ghana, through this MP, has not sent a dime to Obuasi. Now, Obuasi for no, Adanse for no, do one Jimmy, and I'm catching Adanse for no, say, and there, Oda Hotias Adanse say, a KT Hamo, we are boa, Massacre and BM, no unity. Oda Hotua, 24 years, and Sana KT Hamo, say, me be good counsel, me contract about, we are boa, do I bear my own po? Now, when you are boa, 24 years, I found out the same as this guy. He was a deputy finance minister. He knows nothing. Licking the battle of Oforiata. And at the end of the day, no, the president say, hey, when you actually for Jimmy free oko, okra first kebiamba, and pamono. And a Trump oko boase nkurase for no guo. The only man is soroku. Young men and women, I say, Obojuman, Jimmy nti. Eye akansamia santesam adokro nti omdi Jimmy da hutim ya de odi otwe kraba boase a ye beto amado nti politicians who boase for young men and women no mo ya ntwe cause mo Jimmy mo nim nyansa de busa questions. And this guy today is sitting on national television saying say defending Adwoa Safo. Now who Kweku Kwatin ofui so we be a company now Adwoa Safo as the CEO does not come to work. Odi Jimmy same way Baraka just say Adwoa Safo is not causing any problem. There's no malice about it. Do we have to wait and establish malice before we tell a lazy MP, an MP who is disrespecting the people, not to show up or should be kicked out of parliament? These are some of the fools in here. We are putting together young men and women to contest seats. This is an MP. This guy is an MP. Onim Nyansa in the first place because what he is supporting today, he will be doing the same thing tomorrow. Ya to aba manipa, ya ye minister, ye tuaneka, not ni Jimmy Mejuma, ye can. Why we num tum pokyoba abegina say it is not with malice, it is with your mother. We are paying, the taxpayers are paying money. Now Jimmy way, Okasas and Ketemebutu, this fool has been given the right to be in Accra and there. Omabuasio, so ni sabu asofo enkwase afo. Ayasantefo, ye de otwemba kraba omotoama no. Yes. Into a thing crying, and not phone so, and no can quite some more radio so, any idea Jimmy to MP before, oh, Mufiam with Gubuasi. One more chemo, what was some youth in Yadan and Quasia for? Because my Jimmy, because when take a decision about Buamo, I'm a Juma Bakronim. Anglo Good Ashanti Negon and Cranfone Jumano. And these are some of the things that pisses me off every time I sit here.
I can say without any doubt that an overwhelming majority of those of us on the majority side sympathize with Honorable Adwoa Safo. There are a few who have expressed some concerns about her absence in languages that we have all been disturbed about. I do not think Honorable Adwoa Safo is doing anything out of malice. I do not think there's any intention to undermine government or to undermine the caucus. I never believe that, and the majority of us on the NPP side, we don't believe that. So that point must be made clear. However, we ought to ask the question.
They don't believe anything. They don't believe that what she's doing is even wrong. Akwa Jimmy way. TV so catch the Ghana for the boss for now. On the primaries, boise, yabato abe, ojina ho, oba niama 50 Ghana no to man. Boise for no do Jimmy. Or chino se dem go share, go pet videos 2020 election before so lo ku omuchi ya omu fin. Adwuma mpo munya bi nye. Na mo dwame na Kevin keseti ya na mo Jimmy. Otinkran ka che mo se adwasafo na e de wo tax etua ne ka no. Ya the minister no. Onu mbe adwuma na nya problem. They don't see anything wrong with it. Now what say? Best ato amagoku kwatin. Where money a pamo mo free parliament. Where money a tuti omo. Mo so mo Jimmy. Muntumi ndi yeso. Jimmy Foye, the first time I'm breaking the story. That time I was on Facebook. And on Obetina TV so kaze Kevin Taylor and the yeri ashawoni kwasia we. Akwa ndi timu wetutu we. Kwasia na no mama we. And Obetina TV so onima the kwenti Kevin Taylor e kan ho asem se Kevin Taylor na yeri yeri ashawoni abua. Me yere nanswa bobusu afo nyine betuma hwemo kwase ato wetete boase onya hwe enye boase mpo na onyini yo onya boaseni akwara onya boaseni a okọ school wo boase wie boase o otenkran baby o ana politics nti ya jimi nti ene ekoso ne ba ya MPP for ye de otwe kurasi so aboase for beto ama no kwa boase for ye ntwe ne enya ntwe a kebeda ho ato ama kwa we 5 years ni na oboase mi bia lines na ma mo sisi ase mo nkyere me de akwa we ofui we oboase wester de na mehu aka ba konso oboase east o say friend doctor on case of parliament da ena sa ntwi mienu we ya so obakoguo ena ye firi no mo di jantrafo ena ye jimi nti mo excavators ye twaja atum obi ko any small scale mine ya body tuo minimum kofo ye ku omo kununum na mo de mo jimi ne mo kwase aguo ya asantefo o de otwe kura ba ye beto ama no mo jimi tina mfui we na di mu so ena o tinkran ka kire mo say ya man $100,000 unim $100,000 o to $1,000 for Ghana da o ti boas $1,000 da o free o de atoka ye so mfa nkoto ka ntwi uni nsuonom ko amanchem nipa abrusu ofom ansa o de bia nom se mmoa o ko ti se o meto am MPP these are the things I say catch them on eye moya na mo se mo jimi mo se sam adwene free jimi no ho menya Yesu Kristo menya Nyankopon na ye jimi a o se kasa na ye de na MP tum betena TV so say adwasafo nkwase ade a wo ye no one de omni problem bia omo support no and enya malice o free enya politics there foa na jimi we betuma be MP asa baba be minister ye yini as the deputy minister free ono eno koboase nkurase for ka kire mo say oh se sia de ye na koto parliamentary finance committee so eno kra de powerful crampo chain minister ene enya ndwan biti eye OFM eye oboase shaft F Jimmy for radio bi agugu MPP for radio eno mu politi omo koboase ko he radio station go enkwase for radio ngwa. They don't tell the people the truth how to change the place. Koboase na Koboase in Johannesburg. I've lived in Joburg before. I used to live in Naturina. It is like heaven. Obaboase I say KVIP biso muntie nyansa. And you are fighting for a fool like this. Now, what moral right does he have to come sit on TV to make that statement? Or who's on the constituency, Jimmy? And we are building a constituency to come and contest the Obuasi West seat. I swear to God, 2024, Sakwawe, when Tuna, Mejaim show. Wait, and yet, Otia Obia 50 Ghana Obuasi. A Chobia 200 Ghana every way, kwa MPP primaries, the Oye. My own friend, brother, contested him. Obu wiemu te se mwa obakono muguo ye party executives o ma dade ndwan no muguo oboase mpuntu obi amba ho kokoro nim kohwe nipa gum ai se ndwan o MP ni a wonim nyansa o to support ade fun we enti sa MP no to no na adwasafo mba adwuma na ye tatao e-levy ye di tu adwasafo ka adwasafo bagum agu abrochire adwasafo live good life no na wo MP akotena nkran se enye problem bia adwasafo de oni adwenboni bia na wo do hu fi egu eye akaporisu e ka kira be se Kevin Muade we Jimmy you don't know what you want Anglo God Ashanti egu and they dundum light mo kwan asai inso bobunya bi nom ye nkan musemu ye nipa enso kira ma otwe we mra boase so be soroku a Jimmy for young boys and women on the ground, send me the videos. Na me bonche Ghana for young men and women. Jimmy or Jimmy. Now me, I'm not forcing anybody to go vote for somebody. I'm telling you the truth. Jimmy. Now see this. I was video by watch them. I have never cheated. Oh, sorry. I have never chartered a private jet in my life. Now, the reason why Okujato Ablakwa Eka said he's not chartered a jet in his life, and they say, Kennedy Japan, Ebe Kachre, Eba TV so, Okotna Oman FM, Ono Kennedy Japan, Onko Parliament, Ekufuado area state of the nation. But Omiabe we in the comedy, no, he's not been able to pick the whole document to read to say any, to understand the words, the technicalities on Tiasie. But every day he's sitting on Oman FM throwing garbage. The reason why he's struggling now is there are people with other platforms which are bigger than that. He's dirty Oman FM. Until every time biano, Omo Jiminti, no akotina Oman FM. Na wako chantro. Until listen to Canadian Japan. Alikudientia ono say adentina ose Okujato Ablakwa eka eye yasem Ekufuado asem se wako rent jet. Ekufuado no rent jet. The national security boss, ne finance minister, they have all not been able to give us figures, giving excuses. You are a member of parliament. What do you do? And wakofa paper tantan bia betina Oman FM na ho fino e ho kankan na omamoto host show no, they cannot even read and understand no. Or no ba be say Okujato Ablakwa some time back or no so rent jet Okujato or scared rent jet. On ejimi fo na ye kan bi ni o we mu na ba di Ghana so no. These are selfish ingrates. Now listen to this fool. After that, I'll prove to you why he's a fool. He does not have to represent anybody in Ghana. Fuck a court.
Oh, yeah, small boy. Oh, Timmy, security job. Our country had that. Why are there wooing in a match because I won 1980? Ewa. What do you say? Nabi, maybe boy, when you am woman. The entire mayor said, this guy. Then has a diplomatic passport, not the coin. Which means, no, a minister, deputy minister. Now, we are deputy minister travels, or yeah. Now, or no, Ekufuado, a quarter letter crown or the Abegina reduces what to quite.
A quantum so to a Yasa Oko Fabi be Pabre Ghana.
What you say? T. Oko June 12th, no bar, June 13th, July 1st, 2010. No departure, special flight, I know the Waha. Any.
I said, July 1st. If you're on empire for being
July 1st.
Airline now. That's just by special flight, chartered flights.
And July 18th, and also EK 782. We are no cycle BM of free honor July 18th, and about July 28th. September 10th, 2010. And also the party Accra VW3 308 Accra Lagos. So ask I don't know. Besides will be London there you know.
On Mon FM.
Okay, deputy minister. So on TSS a sitting president. It me too quite. No. Over September 12, 2010, or the W3 302 Banjul,
Gambia, no.
Over September 18th, 2010. Ghana for Mutie, Okujato Ablakwa, travels on 1 year. We are no Obakaku for the deputy minister. 2010, September 18th from. And Oba, September 30th, 2010. Okay, January 9th, 2011. And Oba, January 23rd, 2011. And what the UA, Echo. January 9th, 2011, UA. No, the January 23rd, 2011, UA 990. Then March 25th, 2011, BA and about March 30th. No, September 13th, 2011.
We HM. Oye FM, direct FM. What has his travels, his personal travels, whether he was an MP or wasn't an MP or a minister, what has his regular travels got to do with the president renting a jet? These are the problems we have in Ghana. Now, the old hostage show with Jimmy Cratch Nipana or Kasano. Host, no, with Jimmy, you could see, say, a Jimmy near the Wemuno, they cannot talk to help this nation. What has Okujato Ablakwa's regular travels got to do with the president renting a jet? Now, somewhere we never got now Imra a protect Ghana. Ono na otono ne manyina egu abrochire. Watone dan wa abrochire. Ni sika ni nyina egu abrochire. Ena wo otwe na woti fosu no central no, ohu finsa abo bi ba no, woto etoma no, ena yetua ne ka, ena onya contract, ena odi live good. Ena ne yare ba, no di sika no abetena abrochire no de ahwe no ho yare. O parliament opa no ba, opa oma. No didi matem na munjimi ye. All these things this guy is saying about Okujato Ablakwa. The question here is, what has it? How does this connect to a president's flight jet? Our renter, we want to know how much he spent on. And free opportunity. Adiabechi and mamko metia so akoma constituency bia sika. Me see we mo no politics no yo. It is not the development of Ghana. We are going to put a team together to contest that Asinfosu seat. Asin Central seat, yeah. And he'll be shocked. Now, me can say, Umbra Privileges Committee, and Kobeka say he doesn't want to go to Parliament again. Last, me catch them. See, these people, they are nobody without politics. Nobody even recognizes them in life, in this world, without politics. They are hiding behind diplomatic passport to dupe you people. You know why? Because you'll be paid. That is the way they dupe you indirectly. You know what? They'll be giving money as gratia. That is how they will dupe you. They will come and give you 100 and say they are not looking out for you. Go to this man's constituency. Nipa Gwose Mwa Equine over 24 years in parliament. He couldn't build it. Wabet now ese oberani Okujato down. Me per security job. Tell Ghanaians they see what call to America. Why your investigations or we are seeing the evidence in why don't you read what the judgment in what happened in American courts? You still have an opportunity. Why don't you read that judgment to Ghanaians and let Ghanaians know what the American judge wrote? Me were evidence. I am intelligent. I am security. Oh boy, this guy is not there. He is fooling some group of people in Ghana, and he has consistently fooled them to the point whereby on ne no they say the say, hey, where there okay be mayo, he does not care about you. What kind of constituency? What constituency? Who in their right senses will be like, I'm going to fight an MP who is asking legitimate questions that we the people, we are losing money. Any MP has the right to question the president's travels, his private jet lifestyle. Tell us how much we have spent. And the whole MP also question. How can you be intelligent than Ablakwa? Ablakwa is posing a question. Money sir, and who in their right senses will say, I am going to investigate Ablakwa? Why? Ablakwa was flying regular. So Ablakwa has not used my money to fly. If you have evidence, say Ablakwa the Ghana Fosika and air travels are, come and show us. You have nothing. This guy is empty. This guy is ignorant. This guy is capitalizing on the ignorance of ordinary Ghanaians. And this is Assistant Central for Jimmy Dodo. We are going to put together a young team. Somebody is going to contest this guy. Where the fund is going to come from, you have no idea. Me see, say any politics, they didn't do her. Any politics and go woo unimarukro. Ne yari one who na going to shano. He has nothing. Also, a cold store. Nina is through politics. That Ben Obaba on Timber filing the taxes the trail. He can't. Mr. We're lucky. And Kauko and Nimuko, what do I say? Case near we every document. People like this, I see them, I get angry. The disgusting part of it. Somebody is asking questions for Ghanaians, a fellow MP, and he's a small boy. Do you know small boys? You are a small boy in front of Ablakwa because he has shown maturity by asking mature questions, by fighting for the people. Now, Papa, in total, where this is the end, you are blocking what the people have to get to. And your mom now, Unkwara Samne, Jimmy Sam, you said you can defend rods. And now you're a small boy, and you're 1980. Small boy, Onimnyansa Chen. Akora Onimnyansa Chen. The issue is the president is spending on private jets. Tell us. You say you are a member of the MPP. You know everything. Why don't you tell us how much you are spending? Then you are going after a young man and say, you're 1980. No, you're 1980. No, Jimmy Sa Ghana. Jimmy Sa, I will take your seat from you. Me see, Ghana for the reason why also Mutia says Canada Japan obia or reliable in politics and they say so I'll say the politics they didn't do her air protecting in that on man in parliament because we've heard this guy everywhere he goes. I am rich, I have money, and if you ask him how he made his money, he can't tell you. He can't tell you how he made his money. But I don't care about that. If you say it's not politics that is taking care of your sickness and you yourself are, I say walk out of politics and let people who say they are hungry, they are like the ordinary person, rule. To me. Your cost on Quebec Jiregu and they are. If you quit politics, that thing you are building there, Quebec Jiregu. You know why? Because you wouldn't have money to finish it. And you're here for the kind of muria. And here for poor Ghanaians. You these politicians, because you yourself, you sat on TV to say every politician is a criminal. You are also a criminal. You said it on TV. I didn't say it. You yourself, you said, we politicians, we are criminals, we are businessmen, I am part of it. So you are a first-class criminal. Into a say no does not have to lead. You don't watch it when you talk. You speak like you are crazy. Your words are the same thing people are going to use to judge you. You have not been able to develop your own constituency 24 years. Now, mo assist center for mo Jimmy. Mo Jimmy. Mo wesa ko salai. Ye kwa ko Tom Kennedy. Ono yare na watina brochire. Na broni ahwe no na mo Jimmy mo figu photo center ho bebia mo bedidi kura mo nya bi bebia mo kwakoji edro kura mo ni bi, and you sit there and you entertain this foolishness. Ablakwa at the end of the day is asking a question a Ghana for ehia so mu answer o answer afamaye na Ablakwa kwantu awetu no say obefa Ghana sika no du kwan na kire. You tell this to these fools. Sa Nicaragua, sa akamfo Jimifo na yene yempese be bre ho ase ebie ya adwunum ehu nipa opeso oboaye no. We mu na okasa nkwasasem we kire omo. Ka onkwa na wo radio a ankasa asem we nsi, but we will not allow it. This is the new revolution. You are greedy too much. You are the piece of politics. You see, this guy cannot read anything and explain it. Kennedy, meaning the level of intelligence. Enko nimukra. Buga no the name. President Better read the state of the nation. Your vice president has come to embarrass himself through some useless speech. And intelligence higher. I would have picked those documents to come and tell my constituents, this is going to help my constituency. This, I think, Ghana, we need to look at it. You cannot read and understand. Roadside MP, radio MP. You don't come to parliament and even take part in deliberations. You don't even speak in parliament. And so and go to parliament and argue. People were arguing about the state of the nation. Were you there? You were sipping on that dirty Oman FM. Move Mike and for Mike. And when you Jimmy Phobie who host the show, no, and almost saw passo, almost saw chusso, almost saw diabetes, so almost saw yaria so because you think you have money. What money do you have? The people don't care about money. I don't care about money. I care about intelligence, commitment, your honesty, your willingness to help the people. Give them what they want. Have you given them? Have you given your people what they want? Selfish people, arrogant crooks. You live in Ghana and you think you can do everything you want. Obi kasa pe nyam. Obi kasa say nyam. Na mo kukunya made atuni paso. Na mo tata dipa. Ubedi na sen wasasi so. How long are you going to be on this earth? I can't want to say wasasi so. How many times? How long are you left on earth? What can you do? Leave a legacy. Don't leave a dirty legacy. Right now, one guy's legacy in. What is your legacy? A day now to me there are so many things you can mention which are on negative legacy. Legacy papa bi antaro. Because you actually told the people your own legacy, how you did your things, how you were able to penetrate the US embassy, how you were able to go on TV to tell a journalist to be attacked, how you said an IGP is part of a murder. These are your legacies. I didn't say you said it yourself. We should be ashamed of ourselves as Ghanaians to allow these people to use us, use our money, mess us up every day. But they fly and come to the States and they don't misbehave because they know the system here will mess them up. You cannot come to America and fool. This nonsense he says on TV and misbehaves, he cannot come to America and misbehave. He knows. And then tell me who a young man like Guy G, young man like Guy G, why we call school abroad, where Jimmy T, also now the Kennedy T. When I am a special assistant for Kevin Court, Jimmy, you are like me. You are my age group. Now, we yire now I want to phone. Ono nanka Kennedy Edin Kwasiadi Edin and Kabaude. Also, I know what Jawa Yire no New Jersey. Now, young man, I wish you need to build a life. Now with the Kennedy Chaba Ghana, I didn't open so bad politics. Oh, but damn, what is I gonna want to go? But with Jimmy New Jersey, one better now, broche. Muko school keke mon suye answer. Now you guys, you are an embarrassment. Ana oyire hunya mobo ene wo mano because you cannot live any better. Now webusia for no papa no mama don't they speak to you? This man you are following around like a dog, following his cap, holding his cap up and down. You have a wife, you have kids, you have a job, you have left these things and you have become a dog to this man. Now onene man na mugu abrochire edidi said oje or the cap babo mo edidi Ojo so waka chene maso move America embedded in the Ghana. You are a fool, Guy G. I'm very disappointed in you. What my education, I am one of the most useless things for a Ghanaian. Very, very useless. You are such a useless boy because you don't follow a man like this who has no integrity, who has, even if you want to get into politics, these are not the souls you align yourself with. Because do you know what you're aligning yourself with? You are aligning yourself with a lot of crime. And those crimes, he said it on national television himself. He said he knows who killed JB Dankwa. He sat on TV and said, if a journalist steps out, they should go after him. These are things that this man walks in. He is embroiled in these kind of statements. He has no credibility, no integrity. He has no moral right to speak on anything that will develop this nation. A young man who said, I've had my education in the United States. We're pushing our foreshadow, looking up to you. You foolishly leave your wife who is nursing a baby to follow this man. What are you going to get? One by Asantesam tribe, a Jimu, Emma, school of a waste. We will not entertain this kind of buffoonery and stupidity again. Let me tell you, people. First, hey, you cannot kill all of us. I'm telling you, these politicians in Ghana. Let me send this message to you people. You people cannot kill everybody who is criticizing you. You need to burn the country down. Then it's better you burn Ghana down because the criticizing and analyzing your issues and making sure you do the right thing, we will not stop. You get a few who pamper your balls, but legitimate ones like us and the young ones watching us, we will not stoop that low. We will not allow people like you cannot read and write and understand and implement anything to rule us and just misdirect us. You people, you politicians in Ghana, you have to kill all of us because we are ready. We are not going to let you do this nonsense to us again. What kind of foolishness is that? Obi Busase president will say, I know it's a small boy. He has been flying. Did Okujato Ablakwa fly private jet? No. So what is the argument here? You're not intelligent. Let's move forward. Now see this. And the Menomokase Nubre, Munko Dumso wa Ghana. Monsha Dumso wa Ghana. Sankwasi afo we eba Ghana. Omu di Kennedy echi. No ma beka nkwa yesa macho. No ma beka New Jersey. Ono Guy G no. Ne yire ne mba. Omu light ndumu da o. Ne mma no owo babysitter. Ne busuafo to no mo hwe no. Ono otumi ko boja ntra na ne yire ne te wo twen no. Edan otim se otua dien o. He Obaga na waka se di Kennedy Japan ti tuma MPP na odi Jimmy asa betena New Jersey. New Jersey no odaka mu otua manti bia edan odem otua manti bia oni problem. And so ba baby I how no one no waka se monsan tuma Kennedy na 24 years onye kwan na sa ni pro onya boa. Sa Guy G no onya boa. O kire be show no picture wa mo hu nipa me kana asem. Nipa mu peace bi o. Nipa mu peace bi. And they almost space fumbi no nana tribal bigots, foolish idiots. You are entertaining old men who have done nothing. You people are selfish because of kakra sa politicians where the man would munje $100. Oh munje where the boama high dying until you want to use that to destroy everybody in Ghana. Nyame be kumo ansa no kum sa Ghanaians no because you people are bad people. You are enjoying everything in America. Fools. na wo ochina oyire na oda ho no okwo wi na nko wu ya anka ba begina gisa nkwa asem no gaji oyire awu afa no ho afa ne ba hospital oyire wu twa picture be kire ye na hu se nipa na ewo ofui nkofo ti Ghana wo no mu wu. Watch this video. Let me show you. So boys, foolish boys who the politicians, you know, those are my problems. This Moshe the issue hospital. Moshe. Let me show you this.
Yeah, this is my 90-year-old mom. The lift is not functioning. They have to carry her down. Yes, this is Hollywood. Are we in middle ages? Everybody who see this video, please share it for the president to see. Yeah. I'm at Hollywood Teaching Hospital. This is my mom, 90-year-old. The lift is not functioning. They have to carry her down. Yeah. And over 5 months now, the lift is not functioning. Everybody who see this video, please share it for the president to see, so that they should fix the lift at the Hollywood Teaching Hospital. Thank you.
A 90-year-old woman, a whole hospital, the elevator doesn't work. Over 5 months. You have a foolish president renting jet. Now young men are there defending it. And the whole MP sits on TV to say, why is Okujato Ablakwa asking for accounts? Are you foolish? Wait, Jimmy, what made you an MP? What got you here? Because onona wonema America and what time New Jersey. Inti diabeto Ghana found Jimmy almost 5 months. See, Obima, I'm 90 years. Anything can happen. This will never happen in America. Canada, Japan, Nitri Kamono, Najri Bomuno, and American Ben Wedma. I don't want to Ghana in Wedma. Canada, Japan, all Bodamono. Didn't he fly to America to come have surgery? Why didn't he stay in Ghana to have the surgery? Because if the system in Ghana is good, why didn't he wait there? Why didn't he go under a knife in Ghana? Because Onumsa Mumwe Jimmy. Onumsa for Central for me and Kwasia for. Onumsa Mumwe Wusa Mwa. Watam abetina broche 2-3 months abeye no hwedru asa ba be ka kire mo se adentina mubusa se sikane ye dibesi hospital amamo no adana ye busa se president de for jet onya boa. Then you get a young man like Gaji no dinichi kwasiato na wo yire no unana nankende inkofo abu pia mami we no anyone can slip for this woman's car to hit the wall and die. This can happen. Na san kwasiade we ukeji Gaji o mami wa America una nati America san kwasiade we hu bi da Mwa I can form mwa to say me mo Jimmy dodo mo na mo say kuro no mwa sefo get me that boy's picture na mo so Kennedy so what radio MP way this guy who is good for nothing, he's not helping his constituency, he's a waste. 24 years, it's a waste. Today Shanipa Mocho lights out light organ nyina dundum now do Jimmy to New Jersey abuofunu untie sa poncheba. It was a Kennedy Japan for Kevin Court. Let us go to Ghana or Chimba. See ya. Jimmy Dodo, you are the people making these politicians take advantage of the young ones. Shall I tell you do more Ghana in your what did you just do light or I'll come back to you people. Now see this. E-levy, GRA to engage finance ministry over some key anomalies in e-levy. GRA to engage finance ministry over some key anomalies in e-levy. Now, the Ghana Revenue Authority has revealed it will engage the finance ministry to resolve key anomalies in the electronic transaction levy, e-levy, which could significantly impact some Ghanaians when the tax is implemented. It means the omo kenyina say e-levy say sia no ohia se on the finance ministry no and our finance minister na betena say na nyome bia efa e-levy no ho a omo hu ni say entwaye anya say entwaye say bia implementation no nyoma no si bia ya be implement e-levy no omo hu ni say nyoma bi no omo keka na bonten no ensisi so sa. Now say JRA at the end of the day omo na omo technically ebe enforce e-levy eme nyina etua e-levy na na omo kase sisi an omo 11 say bibi wo ho a ensisi so ye na then it means say at the end of the day no the government through the finance ministry no and omo kase stakeholders meeting no they didn't really go through this, they didn't really look into it, it was rushed because they just needed the money. The nitty-gritties and the detailing of implementation of e-levy no you could see say they didn't even care All that they wanted to do, they wanted to take money from you. Now, the GRA that is supposed to take this money in a way that there should be a structure for them to take the money. They are seeing, say, Sibia 11 a bed in Crampo say, Sikana Mobajin a bed because if the flow is not perfect, if the structure is not put in a way whereby you can see, say, this person being charged, the money is going to come in free flowing to let every system take its owner. Then it means that from the start, baby, it will not end up where it's supposed to be end up. That means that that means that the technicalities have not been sorted out. Why are we here? Why was this government pushing e-levy on Ghanaians? This alone should show, say, Ken Oforiatta and this NPP were not thinking about collecting money. All they were trying to do was to pass e-levy and use that, take e-levy out as a guarantee to take loan. And that is what they are doing. Because we have heard the government is about to go take $4.something million loan again. And Tibusa say the implementation of the e-levy, they did not care. The nitty-gritties, they did not care. They only wanted just to have that ceremony in Parliament that e-levy has been passed. Because those people they wanted to hand over our country's money to for the next 5, 10, 15 years, they just wanted to tell them, say, Unim Bibi, passing e-levy, you are guaranteed 6 billion Ghana cedis every year. So take this document and give us this money now. And intina a road minister Becca Chiramu say e-levy a guarantee omo person omo party omo loan and then the AC so they were just implementing e-levy, passing e-levy to go take loan and give to Akufo-Addo to fly jet. Last week there was an issue with Bank of Ghana governor and the Jubilee House. Why? Because the Bank of Ghana said they could not give the president money again for the jet. Yes. Addison said they don't have any more dollars to give to the president to be renting jet. Akufo-Addo still insisted they give him money from the Bank of Ghana. That is why he made that plane go wait for him in dollars. Jet, remember, jet now a commercial flight on the ground was inside. We got one of our guys to go take pictures of him in the flight. Time and the commercial flight, when he went inside. That is him. That's him there. See, that's Akufo-Addo. That's Paul Adomotri. That is the president now. Omoshishan Okona to say, Bodiebino. This is the commercial flight he was in. We had our people in there already. We told them, send us the pictures because I want Akufo-Addo to understand. Say, if I tell you today, say, there's an interview coming, there's a material I can show you. I can show you whatever I want to show you. Unless I have decided, say, I will not make that the focus of the interview. I can show you more things. You people will be shocked. But we are living in a world where you have rules and regulations on the internet. So we can go into the black market, we can go into the dark web and release documents and release videos. Who's going to track who? But the issue here is we want to have interviews. We want to bring out some message to protect women. And what hurts me is women who are going through this nonsense are the people who are trying to fight against me. Are you crazy? You people going through this problem, this harassment, this rape, this kind of men using relationships to destroy your lives and have destroyed your lives. Some of you are sitting there trying to act as if you are smarter. Do you know what we are doing here? Do you know how far we have come to get to this point to make sure this happens? When you people are telling your story, everybody should believe you. But when some people are telling their story, it's a lie. Are you people okay? Psychologically, are you guys stable? Say, why do you think people are not listening to you people? Because you are not ready to support people for the stories to go out. Because if you people support the story, then people can also support your story. But you people are sitting there screaming, jumping, cursing every day. You are telling people your side is the truth. But when somebody is about to tell their side, you people sit there, go on social media, and go places and go write things. You think we are here? It's a joke? Do you people think this is a joke? Now see this. Now this is one. Apiazi issue ya Abe is very, very important to every Ghanaian. Now Apiazi for ya asebsi ya ebi wuye. Thank you very much, Mr. S. I'll play that video. Thank you. Apiazi fwa omu wuya a meno kasei and the omodeda abonte say moa inso to a omodeda da patem de yatine these few days a year all right, the flight I just showed you for the flight no Emirates flight EK782. That was the flight Ekufuado was on. It was Emirates through Karachi. Okay. So that was the first flight from Emirates to Karachi, 1985. Now the first one is here. So this was a new one. Okay. So this my team is Ed Catcher me say the flight Kennedy Japan is talking about, you know, EK of Emirates. Emirates through Karachi. That is the EK. Ossie Kennedy is lying about that statement he was making about a black one. My producers did a fact checking, and they've come to the realization say Kennedy was even lying on his show. Time and say a black one Akofa flight EK782. No, the last time SAR flight, you know, that kind of trip from Dubai to Karachi happened in 1985. Nti Kennedy Japan at the end of the day, Nukrampono was lying about SAR statement now making. So nobody should take that guy serious. He's a liar. Everything that he says is a lie. He is a liar. And in fact, he has told the world, he has even come out clearly on national television to tell the world to say, Onwankasa Kurano or a criminal. I didn't say it. He said it on national television. So a politician or a businessman, he's a criminal. So why should anybody entertain somebody like Kennedy Japan who calls himself a criminal and expect us, the young ones, to sit here and say Kennedy is somebody we have to see as an honorable person? No, he is a criminal. He called himself a criminal. And so we have the right to also refer to him as a criminal. And let me play that because it's very important. Because these people cannot walk around in Ghana, misbehave, tell lies. A black one, Kennedy is a liar, and I keep telling you Ghanaians, don't entertain these lies.
All rich politicians are thieves. Read my lips. Read my lips. And I expect you to show that you're a true journalist. When they are coming, look at their shoes.
All rich politicians
they are thieves.
Does that
include you? I'm a businessman. That's why I say that.
But you're also a politician.
Yeah, so you can add me too. We are all thieves. Yeah, because
reckless human being, reckless, disgusting human being, and he's sitting there as a member of parliament. A reckless buffoon like this, Nani person so honorable. What makes this guy an honorable? I will not build a radio station and put this guy in there to interview. Why? He says he's a thief. He's a criminal. He is saying, telling you people on national television, I am also a thief, I'm a criminal. And you expect this guy to get some respect from me? I live in America where people we elect to represent us in parliament and senate, they will never do this foolish thing. Come sit on TV to say you are a criminal. You are out. But Ghana, then we entertain these kind of nonsense, liars. He calls himself a thief on national television. So why should I sit here and say this man is a decent man? He's a criminal, he's a thief. He calls himself a businessman. He says he's a politician and he's a thief. And these are the same things I keep telling Ghanaians. A dumb way na moso so Ghana. A yari four way na moso. Now let's take care of real business. Now, appears for Asemwe no. Sorry. Appears for this guy is not serious. Apiazi explosion victims to be temporarily resettled in FGR building by 1st May. FGR building now, almost say they are going to move Apiazi for to go settle there because in Sua Formo any video na me bochire mo no. By 1st May. Ewurade Nyankopon. Ghana for na any omo fault nti obi edi bauxite a dynamite abeku omo no. Na yakobo bo 10 time omo no. Omo ye saying omo say omo be temporal place mo makotena 1st May and the 11th of April. Now you know the sad part of this story. So we read this story in Nepal. Do you know what they said later? The FGR building, no, they have not roofed it yet. They are now going to roof that building. That FGR building now, Papa Wekano. They are now going to, it's in a story. I wish I could find a story to read to you. Almost said they are now preparing that building. They are now about to roof that building. afen ye de nchansi begu so emmoa we. You know, you see where that thing hurts? You see, right now, you see where it hurts? Mekajo and Kofowe, they deliberately bombed Apiati because they wanted to make money out of them. Afe na ye ko rufi Apiati no, abefa nipa akogum. Na emmoa some hotels na gugu hono. Adena mo fam gugu hotels no bim. Mo pesa mo kira me say hotels na gugu hono. And last make a say munjimi ya anka segleme housing. Mobile no, that was the first thing you were supposed to put to use. There are other estates, ex-president, ACC Kufo CB, Atamil CB, Mahama CB, and more way and to me, and build one crane wie. The area Katasuno, Omamana Pro, and the FGRO said the Indian building, a fena, Yakwede, Yakoton Chancing, at Yabeguso, a day of Fabegun Yadin Chancing because it means a dino, there are no electrical fittings. It means a dino, the sewage system is not ready. Because I think Yakoton Chancing Nabegu Danswa. The only time you fit electrical stuff, you fit a year switch, you when there's roofing. Inti some person catches a fen a year roofing diner there. Then it means say a diner kasana a suono a diner po yen simye. Kofi Azuma, who is the fool here you want me to get rid of on this platform? Kofi Azuma, tell me and let me take care of such a fool. Now munya concentration no and shemushono. You got what I mean? Let me know that fool who is misbehaving for me to take that person off to give you people some clear mind to watch the show. It means to say, then it means a dino crampody. How foolish can we be? We are too foolish. Ye Jimmy Dodo. See the general hospital, no elevator. Obi maame 90 years and no that wheelchair mina ye de ne pimpim ye fa maame we ndufi na ne waste cramp asa anya another problem ye Jimmy ye moa obi abesi Ridge Hospital obi abesi UGMC Hospital obi abesi regional hospitals obi abesi cheap compounds ye to so ye Jimmy na mumu nya moa. You people saying that mun Jimmy ye from Ahemfo to the last messenger. Wow, Ujina Kase Mahama is the person who had Ghana. Now we are boa unimi nyansa because what are these people doing? Ghana phone and the Kuomono. Yeah, train from now to 1st May and Sunday ya pay baby. A dana ya kwa ya no crampo ye roofy yo. Electrical system nim. A dano sewage ye na enkofo we to us o me mpanyifo nti. Na ono sa papa we na ogina ho no. Mumbusa ne se ono baby apiaze fo no di omutitu anadwi no. Obetuma dem. Sa tent no mgumisa mmoa no ono papa na ogina ho no. Joyce aye ombetumi di omuti adem anadwo ba akokora. Wo mu ye jimifo. When you Jimmy for they are greedy old people. Now more muti America no. Do you think say as embassy say na dynamite I could blow up a community? Ila. Sa company nke gu. Emma omo mo nyina ko jail. Anke si anke jail be 30 ewie. American company edi car dynamite gum and they do New York baby. Ebia a guy G fi ho New Jersey and a didimbu. And a guy G dining in Abu na yere ne manyina wu ya. O dwene say anka company ne wo ho. Keni ho. Anka ye jailing kofo ye mesa. Enso Ghana nie. Insuo kura for baby omo beda keke ne se mo ntwen 1st May. Na mumu sa Joyce aye ne papa ojimijimi ogina ho say ono ne yere na oda na chi no. Sa patana kofo dem no obetuma dem bi 1 week. O say ye Jimmy. Kofi, if you don't get me a name, I cannot go ahead and block the person you people want blocked on this platform. So, okay, I'll try and be here when I see that fool. What name is this person using? Okay, I think I see it. All right. Yeah, thank you very much, Kofi. You know, when Kevin Teller is gay, it'll be on my down on my account. Kevin Teller is gay. Kevin Teller is gay. Kevin Teller is gay. Mon fan is money problem bia. Money bibia. Na me cast some more evidence. I feel like Kevin Teller is gay. Hey, no, me say mo iPhone am use no. Gay ni na yo. I. Ghana for be bro mo abruchiri. Mo ba Ghana. Hey, mamu njike phone to mu ha. Lesbian for there. E na there munku omo no. Omo ni adwuma fo nyina, omo ni omo wo adwuma nya. Omo ye nurse for ha. Omo ye teachers. Omo ye there. Omo nyina omo ni gay for na ye adwuma. Omo no tina break room. Omo no ba omo parties. Omo ne call omo party. Omo nyina omo ni momo. Omo dru Ghana omo so munku gay for. hypocrisy of Nipa Bibini. Yeah, but that will not change anything. When the issues come, we will talk about it. Now, Monsan Shawe. No, I don't need this. Now, this is the second one. 37 million Ghana cedis cannot rebuild Apiati. Reverend Joyce Aye. Say 37 million Ghana cedis ne kuta omo no. Say still to me fan build Apiati no. Now, I don't know what they want to get. I am thinking, say, they want to get $100 billion. It's them. And sign on start building Apiati no. Because from what I know and from the sources, no, Apiazi kwa dine omo ye no 1 to be na omo ye ho no. Yes, onya party food soldier yemfa. And na sikana ye de mo say a day no krampo yemfa ma workers no ya che sikana mu half. Now, there's something I want to tell you people. A year ochina, I will be interviewing a year Solomon Owusu, Dr. Solomon Owusu. The interview is going to be based Apiazi, the Esiwo Apiazi no. He is going to give us some very serious details in Sambia. Majority of Ghanaians no omude ACA about this Apiazi issue no. The reason why I'm Professor Solomon Eba show we so ochina, we're going to have this exclusive interview on this platform on video. And it say Obabe bienyo maybe so achire mo a de ekoso de eye land minister Samuel Abujinapo eye. The conniving family and friends are Abba Sa Apiazi Adewemuno. Ochina, I'll be talking to Solomon Owusu, Dr. Solomon Owusu, all the way from Colorado. That's him. He will be telling us on this show, the ACU Apiazi, the facts and details. Nyama I want that behind the scenes. Do you know, say, mo lands minister no Abujinapo? Do you know, say, Abujinapo no? Onoko Ghana School of Mines no? Physics no kosi today, physics no kosi law de be. He has no idea about mining. That is how lower your politics na bedru. Abujinapo no number no. He has no idea about mining. On physics no kosi School of Mines. Seteko said physics. Later also acquire law. He has no idea about mining. Into the what is happening right now when he said there's this guy called Ben Aye. Ben Aye. Or no any the advisor to Abujinapo. Ben Aye. Now sir Ben Aye no. His sister any Joyce Aye. The American what you see. That is why you are seeing what you are seeing. Ben Aye no. On an advisor to Abujinapo. Now Abujinapo Ben Aye no his sister any Joyce Aye. Now that is the reason why in here omo put a committee or se fund the and together no. Ben Aye no suggest ma Abujinapo so on fund sister Joyce Aye mbra send ye beya the police report will not come out. Samuel Abujinapo. It is my friend Joyce Aye na or head a fund collection no. Nis niapa Ben Aye on a Abujinapo special advisor. Now the reason why in here omukofa sama to come ahead no because they knew say obi an adwene adwuma bia onya corrupt no or bad the first question they'll be asking is police investigation no report no way and the government investigation report no way. But because Sir Ben Aye no ono na advice Abujinapo catch Abujinapo so uncle for Joyce Aye and that Joyce Aye will never ask about the investigations. That is why we are speaking here every day say where is the investigations, where is the report? Joyce Aye is not speaking about it because Samuel Abujinapo's advisor is Joyce Aye's brother. Ochina Dr. Solomon Owusu will be on this platform. I will give him time. We will talk about Apiati. Then you people will hear the facts on the ground. The real report. When it comes to air mining, he has a doctor in it. He has a PhD in it. He knows what he's talking about. He has been in contact with the people on the ground. He will tell us the rules and regulations, how people deliberately broke the law, how people are shielding people, how we have to ask questions. And I'll talk to Solomon, who is an expert in this, to tell us all that is happening. Joyce Aye cannot be trusted. Ben Aye is her brother. And then Samuel Abujinapo takes advice from Ben Aye. Now, the issue is, why do you think say you are not seeing Mrekuduka close to this Apiazi funding and all that? It is because Ben Aye does not like Mrekuduka. So Abu Jinapo, someone has told Mrekuduka not to come close to this Apiazi and that he should go and do Galamsey. Go and work on the Galamsey so that he will have full control. Ben Aye will have full control on the Apiazi business. That is why we are here today. Tomorrow, don't miss this. Dr. Solomon Owusu will be on this show to let you know the facts. Let's move forward. So many things to talk about today. All right. Now there's something happening here. In the next 5 minutes, social media will be done because editorial is very, very important to me. MP's absenteeism. Joe Wise not fit to be part of the Privileges Committee. Now, minority in Parliament, Abba out to say they don't want Joe Wise to be part of the Privileges Committee because Joe Wise has made his stance known in Parliament. The day they were voting, we all saw where Joe Wise's vote went. We all know the statement Joe Wise had made on the floor of Parliament about Adwoa Safo. Now, Adwoa Safo issue is simple. The reason why it's a minority MP Joe Wise our Privileges Committee is say the referral of this matter to Privileges Committee was from the Jubilee House. It is something the Speaker of Parliament and the Kufuor thought of. Speaker of Parliament cannot be trusted. Alban Bagbin, I want to ask you a simple question. It's a simple one. Property been out purchasing recently, out of Ghana. Alban Bagbin is a liar. I'm going to expose him big time for you people to see. Mr. Speaker Alban Bagbin, which property did you just recently purchase out of Ghana? I want you to release a statement. I'll prove to Ghanaians you cannot be trusted. You cannot be trusted. Don't hide behind your misfortunes to destroy the nation. So this Privileges Committee referral now, Alban Bagbin deliberately did, it is because NPN, this particular piece, maybe Dome Kwabenya for Muntie, na dodo Jimmy. Dome Kwabenya for Muntie, na dodo Jimmy. Now the reason is simple. Alban Bagbin got instructions from the Jubilee House after Oni Kufuor Edwin Isase will say the MPs in Parliament led by Joe Wise, almost say they don't want Adwoa Safo back in Parliament. Kufuor knows what happened between him and Adwoa Safo and those boys in the Jubilee House. Somebody tried to rape Adwoa Safo. Now Adwoa Safo says she's not going to come to Parliament again. That is one. Now Kufuor knows the crime now our committee. Evelyn, he cannot come out and say he has fired Adwoa Safo from his government. Because in the first place, the president appointed Adwoa Safo. The president can hire and fire. He can say, I've nullified your whatever. I'm sending another person to Parliament to do that. There is always a way to make this happen. You are the president. But because the president, they know what they wanted to do to Adwoa Safo, he's guilty. He cannot fire Adwoa Safo. Now, what the MPP Dome Kwabenya for Jimmy for muntie me. Some artists are must by election by mube wini. And family who muna mube bre. Michael Kwe bano namono or your cromforcha Adwoa Safo. Michael Kwe bano namhono or ye rich Adwoa Safo. And you people know. And it's election time no mu muma Adwoa Safo no. Now my mention them with the umpeso. Now the Jubilee House talked to a Speaker of Parliament, and then Speaker of Parliament deliberately says, I am referring Kennedy Japan, I am referring Henry Korte, and I'm referring Adwoa Safo to Privileges Committee. Now, what Privileges Committee say? They are going to listen to these three people. And after they listen to them, Privileges Committee will say, Obidi Kennedy Japan now in 2020, 2021, one time Parliament more than 5%, Oh, he has given enough reasons. Kennedy Japan, MPP for muntie me na mo Jimmy dodo. Dome Kwabenya for muntie na mo Jimmy. Dodo na mo MPP no mo Jimmy. Mame ka bibi nkyira mo. Adwoa Safo kraba de na why no Kwabenya. Dome Kwabenya de na monya. Mo Jimmy nti omo nso mo yankwasiafo because even during the meeting, Joe Wise catch president and said those people there they are like toys. They will vote for us. As me free Joe Wise no buy no. So let us refer this to Privilege Committee and go have a by-election there. It's Joe Wise no omo some yam kwasiafo. The way Joe Wise edi eyeso ameso over the years no who some yam no. The same way no who eye Dome Kwabenya for. So what they are going to do now is say they are going to refer these three people to Privileges Committee, And Privileges Committee led by Joe Wise will say, Omotia Henry Kwete, he gave reasons why he wasn't in Parliament until they are forgiving him. Omotia half mentor for Bill Gates, El Chapo, for the Central MP no. Omega say, oh, what about them so still do I can answer, but they will decline Adwasafo. Now remember, Muntaka was in Parliament. He was trying to prevent this. And Nitin and our catcher speaker say, why have they referred Adwasafo to the Privileges Committee? Because business now, Chairman Samoye no onim. He does business with Chairman Sa, onim all the connections happening. Because behind the scenes, they do their own business. This time, he doesn't like the business. Why? Because Nadam Foni Adwasafo. Because he thinks Adwasafo's kids, the US government will take them. Until for the first time, he wants to be legit and protect his his colleague lazy MP, Adwasafo. That is why you saw Muntaka in Parliament saying, the referral was not done right. Now, who in their right senses would defend only Adwasafo? Why wasn't Muntaka defending the three of them? Why wasn't he doing that? So, at this point, they are going to go to Privileges Committee. Adwasafo will not make it. This is the instruction from the president. President to say, Obama Adwasafo MP there, Anka or the Michael Kweba and Baba. And they will do everything possible to make that guy win because Jane Mensah has been called. I'll tell you what happened there. Inti Domi Kwabenya for Jimmy for Maminka be binchiramo, Namotoma MPP fano. Oh, Mukwandi aye. Bon, Jubilee House for watching for Musam Yam Kwasia na Muguo because my say moi, my say ne, my say Jimmy for ma. Modiam we are the MPP. Inti they are cooking this coup in the our Privileges Committee. Adwasafo will not make it. But Obiti Kennedy Japan, who was insulting Adwasafo every day on TV and on radio, is going to make it. Kennedy Japan in 2020, 2021, or no any other standard for absenteeism in Parliament. Go and read Odikru. Kennedy Japan was not in Parliament for over 5% of 2020, 2021. And so the MPP will pass Kennedy Japan. The MPP there, they will pass Henry Korte and they will stop Adwasafo because somebody wanted to rape Adwasafo in the Jubilee House. That person cannot fire Adwasafo. What is stopping the Kufuor from firing Adwasafo? What is stopping the Kufuor from firing Adwasafo? Because he hired Adwasafo. Unless the Kufuor has tried to rape Adwasafo. And one of his boys there tried to do nonsense like that. And Nintina, they are scared because they'll piss Adwasafo out for Adwasafo to say things. So now they are going to use Parliament. Send the president can say, I didn't fire you. Parliamentary proceedings, they fire you. But the nitty-gritty is the Jubilee House and Alban Bagbin took this decision together with Joe Wise, leaving the minority out. And Nintina who say, Muntaka Jina say he wants to protect one. Why are you not protecting all? If you want to protect one, why are you ignoring the rest? It means you are condoning criminality. Now, Ninti, Dome Kwabenya, Mwe Jimmy, said the Biamekachemo. Sa MPP mwa we na mudi mwenimo. They don't care about Dome Kwabenya. Nanka menemwa. Anka minimnyansa, anka we will send a message to this MPP. Say we will let you people know we are your stronghold in Accra. What do? You stop. You don't vote. You let the NDC pick the seat. Now I send the message. I come on said right now there's someone there more pay because at this point you the people at Eyedomiko Abenya muyim Eyuma Adwasa from Munsam Kwasiafo. They will use Parliament to take what you people wanted from you. And to me. Send me a communication a member of the MPP, Domiko Abenya. I'll just go and tell you people, you know what? Let us send a message to them. But mu nsamu ya mwa. Mu be pia beto aboase abeto abasa mwa. Omu nsamu ya mwa na munya mwa. Na eye constituency bi anka munim nyansa no. Mmawa ene mmebawa mmrantie mpanifo ejimifo ane nyansafo am kama be fam ho adwene ka se hwe. Na president wo hu se enkwasiafo ana. Kennedy Japan on TV radio so ADD MP atem say MP no or Jimmy for or Kwabroche abroad no Kennedy Japan so I the same time I don't know keep no I don't know Kennedy there on the because we know Adwasafo was in Parliament more than Kennedy Japan. Into why will you at Domiko Abenya sit there and say me koto ma MPP we are boaba tie me ye me say and now we are boaba because sa na me humo every single individual who go in a queue Domiko Abenya send a message to the president. Send a message to the government. Let the MPP understand Domiko Abenya is important to the MPP. Do not vote. Let them lose the seat. Then in Kwasiafone Gabimuno, Ombetiasie said 2 million belongs to you people. That is when you can make a decision. and no na mo betuma impose decisions e ma ya be mo kwan ya be develop here mo MP na mo don na mo som no and they have ganged to kick her out of parliament mo ya muanti mo ya ntafrema mo ya jimifo nkwasiafo nti mo besa koto aba mo me de me ye osomafo. I'm just a messenger. I came to deliver this message. I'll be right back to do the editorial of the day. You're still watching With All Respect Extended Version. Watching With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekoberutela. Don't me call for information be what I'll be bringing you people some information. Mo amoye MP before mo see the trouble from man. Be chere ma dey bia de kontia omohum so mo ye moa ho. Mamu ko bebia, I will come again and give you something. It will shock you people. Ended the time no day, but the information I have made by mamo no mo say Jubilee House no Ekufuado no one ne busua from aban we mu no omo so mo ye nipa omo so mo ye moa. But me prove what chemo. Me say Adwasafo will not make it out of privileges committee. They will stop her. They will change her. MPP Ekufuado ne say omo nyesa. Osuro so obodi onenimbeji. Osuro se parliament. Or person use privileges committee. On a normal day, and the minority is a privileges committee. Omo wie de omo ye na investigations na omo fambra parliament na omo debate ho na omo to about ho. And so MPP for say dabi. Privileges committee will make that decision. Inti ende yati hey, so privileges committee ko na se omo ko budget tuma. It means say budget na jatum. And the parliament powers in yaje because they want to make sure say yabe pamo Adwasafo Ekufuado. Or say mo do me ko benya mo ye mo no. Or he does not care. And why wouldn't Michael Kweso yen campaign big time. Obi benye bi de kembo ye nyina. Sam ye MPP ni. Kembo ye nyina. Anka sit na mbo ye nyina. No mo fansu nyansa. Michael Kwe baba de kembo ye. Because Michael Kwe mu nyina de chire say ye mpam Adwasafo. Mo fa no privilege na mo mpam no. Ombe pamo. Inti ebeko Michael Kwe ho de anka mbo ye nyina. Na MPP lose seat no. You get what I mean? Now let's do the editorial of the day. There's a time for pound. Light out in the Bible, I'm seeing it. I don't have time to talk about. Some will say for more. They do more light and I'm soon. I'll be wanting them. A best rough. Now, interpretation of the law must not always be tilted. Interpretation of the law must not always be tilted in our favor. Eye Ura Kandapa, oye the head of security in Ghana, no. Waba bontina bekan sembi. Na nensa mo kenyina ne say, eye interpretation of the law no. Eni say ye bu embrana komu na ye de favor MPP de bia. In fact, video ha I was say me bo my nyina yitie na ye editorial of the day no.
Injustice occasioned as a result of the absence of an effective justice delivery system or delayed justice or biased justice is certainly a threat to national security. And indeed, when injustice abounds, particularly in situations where the bench, which is considered as the final arbiter of disputes, is deemed to be biased, citizens tend to take the law into their own hands, most times without recourse to the established systems of justice delivery. And similarly, the failure of the criminal justice system to ensure effective and expeditious trial of criminals adversely impact the morale of law enforcement agencies. It also emboldens criminals to perpetrate more crime, and breeds lawlessness among the citizenry, developments which threaten the internal security of the state. If you are going to be able to address the security challenges that we have, especially the domestic ones, we need to be able to ensure that there is a judicial system that works. If you do not have a system, a judicial system that works, many people will simply take the laws into their own hands and misbehave and do what they want. Therefore, in trying to manage the security situation, it is important for us that we do get a judicial system that works. And we are all lucky that in the sub-region, we are perceived as a country where the judicial system works and where you could expect justice. If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need.
So, Brofo na Kenyina and Dapaah Kenyina say on the boss of national security na bibi che na adwene na de che na adwene say I say embra na wo Ghana kru no embra no ye embra bia eboa Ghana ni bia sebio nipa wugina nim obi a embra no ye de obegina ano no bia no etumi ene wudi ni pepepe so wudi fo also wudi fo wudi bim also wudi bim na ono epanyini eye Ghana eye ababon ahobambo nsem security nsem de ono na eye panyini odano na wa observe bibia hu say embra bi nyina be sin na since MPP aban baaye no eba ye court nsem especially Supreme Court panyini e wo Ghana eba eye atemmuo anase judgment anase omudi asem na de bia no owuni say asem no bibia china adwene kakran say de bia ekọ ema aban no ekoma one ne MPP no na osese ya nhwe ye a sa ne na court ne ye na Supreme Court Chief Justice so te na judge for te say se mo nhwe de mo ye ne ye a me kan aban we ho me panyini ebia makori akokono ana makori koto ana makori aponchiri nti ende esoso me daye nti me pesa me ka no kra me dura chime edura chime nti me soso me daye se ye njai de ye no a de bia assemble that court ha. And in fact, Supreme Court, not the bia yebema a year a buy or to we need ya. And the Mosuma Bejuma Edin, because a can't be enema Ghana for Muni, a Jeniboniba Ghana for team, Ghana for Enya, sa, a year confidence, and I say, Jidi Ewa Mejuma Mium, and the Mosumo Juma Muyum. Enti Kandapah, do say Hannah say, Sibia ya court no abedane Hazakes, abedane Ashgood, abedane Wafa, and the 6-0, 7-0, 2-1. Hazakes and quantity wini kakra. Inti the acquired the I say aye Barcelona against Vancoba. Just a Debiano 7-0, Debiano 14-0, Debia 7-0. Into ono who say the Supreme Court Chief Justice in your boa danwa and there's so many $5 million and what own to me, you know. Hano inti ono de wakori jata 9 inti obekach reomo. Now, asema Dapaah king in any country, any day in Ghana. Now, politics a very respectable profession, and I say politicians were respected across the country. Anka this is very laudable. Anka sebio, anka nyansa sempa ende bibi ayedri democracy anka this is the most wisest thing for anybody to take. Anka obisu chibe make argument to be say Dapaah ni hu kwan say obeka say asem no eni se de bia etilte ko aban because emra de bibia da na also de to se emra asem da wanim na se aban di bima also aban di bim meti se obi di se eye atodadi enso e ka bibi sa se he thinks say Dapaah no national security boss no onim ana wenya legal advice bia ansa na kokan de okan no atodadi because the okan no kire say and the Supreme Court no and court no na say the assemble to minima na no na omudima eye aban no and the yendima nipa bi a wabedro manim but o hwe assembly critically there eye Dapaah kana on a normal day anka atodadi e point and on a very good day no eye Dapaah so point. But the reason why I am saying say Dapaah is playing on the minds of Ghanaians and they say Dapaah is the boss of national security in Ghana. The courts in Ghana, there is no court in Ghana aka say yene de ye court ye investigator okofa assembly bre. No court in Ghana investigates matters. Court hears cases. Now, it is only the Attorney General who investigates and prosecutes. Now, even the core investigations are not done by the Attorney General. Majority of the investigations are done by the security agencies. When it comes to government business, more of the investigations are done by the national security. Now, the executive, that's the president, he appoints the national security boss. The president appoints the Attorney General. And the president appoints the Chief Justice. So it means the president, one person, can instruct all of them to make sure that the outcome of a case in the Supreme Court goes in his favor. Because technically, all these three people are working for the president. They are working to please the president. In the social maths, we are. It's so simple for the executive to manipulate the system. Now, before an investigation is sent to the court, the Attorney General works with the national security before they take the matter to the court. When you take a case like the Sal, the Attorney General went to the Supreme Court through the investigations with the national security. They got their facts to present to the Supreme Court to say, Ghana form was Sal no, had the right to vote. Dapaah was in Ghana, he knows all these things. He was part of that investigations. He forwarded these investigations, these things, to the Attorney General to go to court and win, for the government to win. Remember, 99% of the cases that the government of the day has won was investigated and moved ahead by the Auditor General by the Attorney General to the court to win a case. The Auditor General the Attorney General does not investigate cases. The Attorney General's office does not investigate cases. It is the national security that does investigations. The police CID does investigations. They hand it over to the national security, especially when it is a government issue. Then the national security led by Dapaah will hand it over to the Attorney General. Now remember, every fact that the national security hands over to the Attorney General, that is the fact that Attorney General moves to court to fight with or to make a case on to win. Into the same Dapaah, who is now moving cases to the Attorney General to take to court to win to favor the president, has turned around to tell us to say, you the court, what you are doing is not good. The 7.07070 no, am I looking bad? No, you have to stop. Dapaah is playing on the minds of Ghanaian. He is a terrible person. He has no integrity. The reason why I'm saying this man has no integrity is under the leadership of Dapaah, we have seen the president of the republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, rent jets. And that is a national security issue. The reason is we need to even know how much we are spending on the jet. We need to know who are renting the jets to the president. We need to know where the jet moves from and lands. We need to know how much it costs for the president to be in that jet. Now, this same man who is saying, the courts are favoring the MPP government is telling us, came to parliament to tell us, because of national security issues, he cannot tell us. This same Dapaah, he is the national security boss, Anameboa. What happened in Kumasi? Delta Force entered the courts to go and do what? Release their 13 suspect criminals who have committed different crimes. Dapaah is still in government. He is still the national security boss. He knows about this matter. He has not spoken on it. The Attorney General, at the end of the day, through the investigations of the national security, has dropped that case. Now, this is the same Dapaah. Ayawaso West Wagon. A commission was put together. An investigation was done. Dapaah is the national security boss. At the end of the day, he presented his investigations to the Attorney General. The Attorney General has refused to take it to court. Now, this same Dapaah is telling us to say, the court is there and favoring us. But we also have to understand, every case that has been presented in front of the Supreme Court or whatever court, which is a government case, is investigated by Dapaah and the facts given to the Attorney General. So if the courts are making mistakes and always ruling in the favor of the government, then it means the brain behind that is Dapaah himself. The brain behind this nonsense, this court always ruling for the government, always starts with Dapaah, because at the end of the day, he cooks bad stories, fake stories. He connives with the Attorney General to lie to win in court. Now remember, the Chief Justice sitting there has proven time and time that he works for the president. The Attorney General, Godfrey Dame, is the president shit. He's like Akufo-Addo's shit. Dapaah is also licking the butt of the president. So why should the law criticize the law, and who suffers? And that is the question I'm asking today. Because Dapaah is the law, the national security law. The Attorney General is the national security law. And then the judiciary is the national security law. Now the issue is, why should the law blame the law? Now when the law starts to blame the law, that it means we, the people who are supposed to adhere to the law, are the ones who are going to suffer. So that nonsense Dapaah said, nobody in Ghana should sit and say Dapaah is a patriotic man. He's playing games. He is trying to win public trust to himself. He knows he has messed up. Were we not in this country before election 2020, when Dapaah sent the national security to the Volta region to brutalize people, to say these people wanted to overthrow the government? Till date, what evidence did Dapaah give to the Attorney General for the Attorney General to send to the court to prosecute? We have gotten nowhere. If today they go to court, it is Dapaah's investigations that will help the Attorney General prosecute these people. Why is Dapaah now turning around to tell us the courts are always favoring them? It is because the Attorney General's office, the National Security Board, and the Jubilee House, also the Supreme Court on the judiciary, have connived to always make sure we, the people, are at the end, are always suffering at the tail end of the case or of the law. So Dapaah is lying. He is playing that pajamas strategy. The biggest problem in Ghana politics today is Dapaah. I keep telling you, Obeba Bontin and Siabakacham say, it is real, it is going to happen. He's lying. Dapaah is the primary source of this misinformation to the courts for the courts to prosecute. So if he turns around and tells you people, say, why is the cases always in our favor? He is just buying sympathy. He is an old man who is a liar. He is an old crook. He does not have Ghana at heart. What Dapaah is doing to the Ghanaian people is that he's making ohuhu and okika. Dapaah, so many things that I can say on this show tonight. A show said Dapaah is the person who is behind all this prosecution. These prosecutions we know said they are not right, and these judgments that comes in the favor of the government, it is Dapaah. He's a demon. You know what? Let's talk about invisible forces. Delta forces, invisible forces. Court. Dapaah is the national security boss. What has happened? He has decided to kill the case. Those people are supposed to be prosecuted. So he chooses which case he gives to the Attorney General to prosecute. And at the end of the day, he lies about the investigations, and the Attorney General takes it to the court because they know their people are there and they will twist the law to go in their favor. So what Dapaah is doing is just playing on the conscience of Ghanaians who say Jimmy. Now we can also talk about Ayawaso West Wagon. Do you want to tell me Dapaah does not have any evidence proving that those people who came to brutalize and kill some Ghanaians at that election location, Dapaah cannot send a case to court to prosecute, even when the commission brought out their conclusion or recommendation? Dapaah at the National Security Board could not tell the president to implement and make sure somebody like Brian Echampo, who is a murderer, is jailed. Somebody like Double is jailed. Dapaah sat there and told the president to throw away the white paper at the end of the day. This same person turns around and say, when we go to court, what is going to happen is we always win. You do the investigations, you hand over the fake investigations to the Attorney General, and you tell the Attorney General to go to the President Boys at the Jubilee House at the Supreme Court for them to prosecute. Were we not here when these guys, Techiman South, election 2020, national security, we saw soldiers, police go kill Ghanaians. Dapaah, he knows the right thing to do, but he wouldn't do it. He is waiting for a case that will go in the favor of the government. Then he will investigate and send to the Attorney General and say, go, because he will win. Dapaah is selecting what he thinks will favor them. What they were doing there is comedy. It's planned. They just want to buy your trust in the national security. Send a bear. 2 weeks' time, he will come and tell you there's going to be a coup. Then you say, oh, Dapaah, I trust him because recently he was criticizing the Supreme Court. He's lying. It is a lie. They cook this. They know the people today in Ghana do not trust the national security again. Kan Dapaah has no relevance in Ghana. Kan Dapaah is fake. He has lost touch with reality. He wants to clean his dead image. He wants to resurrect his criminality. So what he's trying to do right now is he's trying to buy favor. He's trying to buy what we call sympathy and trust. So he's technically coming to act as if he's against the rulings. But Attorney General does not investigate. The Supreme Court, they don't do investigations. The only people who do investigations are the police and the national security, which is headed, especially the national security, by Kan Dapaah. So how can this man, this old man who does not speak truth, this liar, this baby girl dancing pajamas old man, come tell us that we are winning too much cases? You people should do your job. We were here about 3 weeks ago when John Dramani Mahama told us Ghanaians, say the Supreme Court needs some kind of reforms. That is how a reasonable person talks. What did you people say about it? You were all quiet because that was the truth. 2 weeks, you turn around and say the cases are always going in our favor. What are you trying to do? This afternoon, I saw some twerp on our page. Hey, Kevin Taylor, you are rushing on the issues. Why didn't you hear Beglolate, what he said after Kan Dapaah? Who is Beglolate? Beglolate is not my father. He is not the king of security in Ghana. Beglolate works for the NPP. I am a journalist, my friend, for crying out loud. Whatever Beglolate writes on his wall, it's his perception. That is what he believes in. And I don't have any disrespect for whatever he writes or his comment on Kan Dapaah's issue. What I am talking about is the views of our production and the views of Ghanaians. Beglolate is also a citizen who can express his views. So don't tell me that Beglolate has spoken on Kan Dapaah's thing, so we should shut up. Beglolate is one person. He represents a political party. I am one person. I represent a media house. And I'm doing my job, for crying out loud. Kan Dapaah is a liar, and I don't care what somebody in the NDC is saying, protecting or defending or trying to criticize Kan Dapaah. My view here, our fact-checking shows Kan Dapaah has not lived up to expectations. Whatever he's doing there, he is trying to buy some image. You people should not fall for his foolishness. He knows what he's doing. Tomorrow, he will go back and say he cannot investigate anything that will expose this president. Tell us how much you have spent on the jet. Tell us what happened at Ayawaso West. Tell us about Delta Force and whatever force. Tell us about Ayawaso. Tell us about Techiman South. Tell us about the things we need answers to for you to investigate, to make sure we prosecute. Tell us why you didn't do these things. Don't foolishly come on TV and exhibit some kind of hard ignorance and hypocrisy for us to think you have changed. You are the demon. The problem we are having in this country, our democracy being destabilized, is because of old men like you. You are greedy. You are selfish. You are a liar. You have destroyed our democracy. You need to answer questions. When you die without answering questions, I'll be so hurt. Because people like you are respected. I held in high esteem. I thought you were intelligent enough to tell this kid, this Attorney General, that the foolishness, the politics you are playing with our rules and laws and regulations are supposed to stop. But you went ahead, fueled barbarism. You fueled murdering. You fueled every nonsense that will suppress the people, suppress the democracy. You turn around with your black face like mine to tell us that the courts are giving you too much wins. We don't care, because you are the demon. You are the person feeding the court with the lies for the court to do your bidding. If you see Kan Dapaah, tell him it's an old, evil man. He has no respect for Ghanaians. He does not have Ghana at heart. He is a nation wrecker. Nobody should fall for this comedy. Nobody should fall for this gymnastics. These people are the ones destroying our democracy. They should prove to us. They should go beyond rhetoric. They should go beyond comedy. They should let us believe in them. As we speak, Kan Dapaah can never be believed as a man with integrity who thinks about Ghana's democracy and thinks about how the judiciary should work. He is a piece of Akufo-Addo. He is a piece of this murdering machine. He is a piece of these people who want to destabilize this nation. Kan Dapaah should not be listened to. Listen to the right people. Kan Dapaah is just a tribal bigot trying to get his way through. Nobody should listen to him. All the problems we have seen in this country from the election all the way to this time, it was organized by Kan Dapaah. He is confused because his pajamas are bigger than his balls. When you meet him, tell him that Kevin says it will be better for you to use your position to stop your bathroom video than to stand in front of Ghanaians and misbehave, misinform, misdirect, and also make them think that you think about us. You are a nation wrecker. I'm just a messenger who is ready and willing to speak truth to power. After this short break, I'll pick phone calls and end today's show. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin, Yamisha, Unia, Ejuma.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mpacho, Niame Pesa Mekanwa Semne, Omampanyina, or selected chief justices, ne police, paying for ne. Sad, dear, no, no, because say NDC, say MPP, sa never coso, and a person so or mining. And as I say, as youth, no, ye strategize near pet, say cool be near betia, yanti kuno na yan fam and fighters our system, no, send never answer ever.
Yes, before you go, no, there's something I need to say.
Okay.
When it comes to last but say now man for be can I think I can hang up your call, then pick somebody else.
Okay.
Now Obi can about a year I say NDC for about US no na NDC chairman any other people because when the NDC comes to power almost so the call for they will think about their people more than a year Ghana because it is looking more like Akufo-Addo has shown the way. Now I would like to say this. There's a specific reason to among Kasa Assembly because I totally agree with the NDC chairman. If Akufo-Addo about power no say or employ the family members who were qualified to do the job, me sitting here, I wouldn't have had a problem. So, why employ MPP for if they are the right people to do the job? I have no problem because they are also Ghanaians. They are also capable of handling our affairs. Now, what Akufo-Addo has done is he has employed family. He has employed people who are not qualified to be in the position and the So, if the NDC comes to power and today they employ NDC people known to be NDC, and they are the right people to occupy the position and doing what the people want, I don't have no problem because I don't expect anything. When the issue of nepotism, nepotism is different because with nepotism, then you are carving a niche. You see, then it becomes difficult for you to stop corruption. But when you employ people in your party, in your government, and they are competent, I cannot complain. Because we have seen people who have been given jobs in this government who did not deserve to take up that job. And that is what we are looking at. That is what every political party, every Ghanaian should understand. Every party that comes to power will pick their own people to work with. Now the issue is, are the people they are picking to work with, are they the people, are they the right people? Do they have the knowledge? It does not mean you are an NDC person, so when the president comes to power, he needs to give you a job. That I will speak against. So and that is what Akufo-Addo and this MPP government missed. They only employed fools, employed party, they employed family, and those people cannot deliver. So it is important if the NDC goes out to say we will also employ our people, you have the right to employ your people, but employ the right people. Employ people who can do the job. Don't employ fools. Because when you employ fools, that is when the government comes down the way this government has come down. So I would never have a problem with such a statement. If even John Mahama stands on the stage and say, we will bring NDC people to run this country, they need to bring NDC people to run this country. But are they the qualified people? Are they the right people? Do they know what they are doing? Are they qualified to be there? If that is it, then let them do the job. But if you win power and you think because you have won power, a foolish KG boy, you bring him to come and be finance minister, I will not agree. I will let you understand you are fooling because he is not qualified to occupy that position. So the chairman saying that statement, it makes sense and he's right. Yes, he is right to make that statement. But what you have to hold him accountable for is, are you going to put the right people to do the job? Because if you win power and you bring a fool to occupy a position, we will not let you rest. We will make sure your party goes down. And that is what we have to preach. Let me pick another call here. All right. I think this line is jammed. Let me pick this one. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, Patrick.
Yeah. Good evening, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the friend of first from Tamale.
Okay.
I am saying and Miss Melrasa Mukakra. Emma say any bar. Yadia because any phone to and my fa MPP or Mugusuno, Sanye Jumano. Nemo me be fa NDC for Musu Ghana for our Mayor Jumano 10 year Tetano Moya Jumano. And yet Jumano Emma and Niso Moya Jumano Emma. For your mama be fan of Busia. Now, where do you fan of Busia for? Who film I minister no mini minister Cassiani MPP phone, and yes, be a MPP phone on here. About a crown mine and a yes, Busiano Quana Omuadri, no mobile notice.
Thank you very much.
And mom, near ma NDC war for teaching.
But I'll say, all right. The man I said it's not Atudadzi, the man who commented on the Dapaah statement. Ayikwe Otu. He used to be an attorney general during Kufuor's time. Ayikwe Otu. I've done the correction. Thank you very much, Mr. P. It is not Atudadzi. Ayikwe Otu. He used to be an attorney general during Kufuor's regime. Into that correction has been done. Mama has able to have some 2 or 3 calls and end today's show. Ayikwe Otu. Thank you very much, boss. It's not Atudadzi. Ayikwe Otu made those comments. And I read those comments. We've done the correction. Thank you very much, team. Mamisha, the lines are all jammed. I'm trying to get some lines to work. Mamisha, so way back far. Okay. Hello?
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
I'm from Manchester, UK. Number one say because your message is not getting to the people. The whole thing is what's your culture? And you know, or say I tried now. We won't say you know to because it's like what you know at the Kaiwo and you so much say. Any pana omutie no omunye nrusa level no nti it's like akonshefo na omudi ka bae no omuhunu niam bi na omuhunu niam bi ba na nipa na omu e ka asem ne chiro no the omunti ase because omunye nrusa level no me ka se kwa me your friend say Bra Rollins time omo efomo ekomob e de omo kopata ntokwa wo labe Hofagwani sabe no tiase Ivory Coast for president. Okay, say I feel no one who say na Kwame Nkrumah di African 40 years. If you say Kwame Nkrumah di kai kan say 40 years, say inform soldier folk will be a bibi say sia ye de be kwa pata. Omo bonu gui. Inti Bra Rollins ekomogno. Okay, so I feel no one Kwame Nkrumah di African 40 years.
Yeah.
Inti ya susumane house ni pano okay yenti ate. If we say
Thank you. All right. Thank you for submission. Hello? Yes. Yeah.
President John Dramani Mama. Kevin, Dapaah issue here eba ye kan wasam Dapaah ma obi antrosu Dapaah ma obi antrosu no. There is a kan won kan ye because this is na wo kan ye no. Ye kunkum amanfo ye ko election ye use military and e di kunkum amanfo omun kasu yi. Em say bibi hanu anything as it opese on review security bi ba ye tunu. Obeka omu be piano obeka unsure kura omu be yin wo honum because they all call ye papa we their own penny obe yin wo honum ya kumkum amanfo tue techima tue ayewas west we go tue mia mi constituency ablokwa central ye kunika baku am be kafe as a defense minister when nyina akoso so who ka say judges ni bias ye koka musu munti ase say who dia wo ka dia who can Dapaah say who ka judges asem ene ye wo Ghana ha wo be radio station journalists be obeka na now do better no mu wo ho no mu nka say na wo ka unya hu hwi.
I'm sure. Thank you, Kako. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Good evening, Maiko.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. As a point of correction, Uka Dapaah now say to Desi.
Yeah, but corrected that. Yeah, I've corrected it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. And in fact, say do maybe know about Mubua. Na me real hope because say no no platform here and can near maybe a cost for parliament, And now say no maybe a care call Ghana could be empty. When you say wanting a levy, a gremua basing their affairs and yet pass. Say when election time, would the one who bear a control a check NDC when the MPP for and can you levy comma pass for parliament that other. It's one who do them any somewhere we bentino. They say, will be a quiet or and beer or parliament and as a band more rules with yes, so a Bamubua, now you're moving so near Rahupa. Lose hope. Now,
but that's a pa. All right, my main fat call away. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, brother. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. And then you have to send me Saka and Adre. I say them to me, maybe do my power. Yes, send a better be kind. I know now by now when you're happy. Who be brilliant. Me who say we who are not my basa because Juma we no we are Ghanaians. And na for and now must your must to mo person meeting ya we na say. Baomia Juma na how say youth now who fight for no. I understand you very well. But my money here will say youth now we're not listening to you. You know what the people can do. Those people know they hide them and pick them. They know they are right. They know say but by depend those guys say they call healing the own fans. So it's not like the youth to you. Papa yasema okay me didn't be secrana.
Dapaah.
That's great boss no. Offer. Just I think we program here. Me can you okay pepe. So papa we come han na see. Say na enne ono be pa wontie na take na for say near judges ni here no bring your money down. There be no nyane here. There be na ka nyane wo Ghana ha. Offer nyane also no nyok.
Thank you very much. All right, I'm in fact Koboha. Hello.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin, your friend me abolo mi frefi alajo.
Okay.
Kevin, I am me Dapaah sense ma okafi fa Dapaah ho no. Ni ehia Ghana fo no enye ne na oka kire ye no. Ni e course wo techima, ni e course wo aya so west ogo. Ni e course wo Abrikuma Central. Say ye to aba Fourth Republic, ye to aba ya kunipada. As a security couple. On be kanhwi emfa ho. Na ni judges eru ye ne no na ehia ye. Na Kevin me paucho apiatif fo no. Say ye the account to one mama for the sike gumu. Bepim ne construction no ma sha say si dan ya e di be momu akọ ana.
Ochina Dr. Solomon Owusu ebebie we nyina so akire your one-on-one interview with him. On na follow up we nyina on all details no Ochina no. I'll be asking him all these questions and I think say by the end of the day we'll be very satisfied.
Nanu so toye na uyi video no ye bisa say amanfo di sika atumu no anka from them if some nche ye bebia project ni ekọ akoduru bebia ya sha ase bebia ekọ because amanfo di sika atumu ena ye si ye fabua sanka amanfo nim sanka by this amu omunye sanka ebi obi di ni sika ebe kwakọ rent a whole hotel for at least ebi a 1 month no the man krofo no say ebi a man rent for 1 month say krofo no benya comfortable but ultimate fact shade enkoto ho e man so be half man for na wo share first May to say see anu krofo no mun dahi na sa first May na ba by this time na man for sika so the same thing they did time Ghana assisting yes here be see libraries amount for the sika ko gumu be pim ne yes see libraries ni amount for the sika so amfa momo it e be sere apiati we ni de e be sere pa say oye person ye hu the amount for omutimi omufusani amount for sika momo.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. One last call. Let me end it today's show. Hello caller. Remember okay, go ahead.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, hello. Nakasa Kumasi Musungu.
Okay.
Me the pass and the manual. Me the pass and the manual. Sa can the package ya okay. It's just like referee out in the buy, you know. As a referee, one man is sika say one question will be mau. After there, yeah, ball na a bono toa was a penalty.
Yeah.
A bon ha was a penalty. After the wow in China and after the wow baby who say the air corner there. A Niguasia, a be and I Candapano. One more woman, the Omaye, Omane judges on Aye. They know. Woman very well. That's the same. A Niguasiamo. Recently, case ya minority need to call back to court. They say they don't know what to say because Muna Mosegi Semunya 178 and Sana Martimia for Mukoro. Say ye the Abramo Monka Muntiminka. And Ninguasia at home, and as I say, San Ninguaseni be, and as I say, can who the Obeka, Architecture one number or yes, and Bibia, Namakama, Bibiam, Namonka, who be Namuni, woman, I can say, yeah, Monkama. It's yet to come.
Thank you. All right, that's it. That was my last caller. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. Thank you very much, team. Thank you for all the resource and all the information you sent me today. It's been a wonderful day, a wonderful ending, a wonderful show. Tomorrow we'll be here to discuss Ghana. Remember, I have an exclusive interview with Dr. Solomon Owusu tomorrow on the Apiati scandal. He'll be breaking things down for you to have an idea of what is actually transpiring or going on at Apiati. Joyce Aye's brother is Ben Aye. They are the ones controlling the money. Lance Minister Samuel Abu Jinapo's special advisor is Ben Aye, who is related to Joyce Aye. That's why they are not asking about the investigations. Remember, the company that caused this problem, they haven't even paid the money yet. These are things that we will be unveiling tomorrow on this platform. We have a straight 30 minutes in conversation with him tomorrow. After that, the editorial and social media will continue. So make a date with that tomorrow and listen to that interview. Thank you very much. We are on messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. My name is Kevin Taylor. Be good. Have a wonderful night. If you're watching Loud Silence TV, remember, Machine Gun Preacher, that is Saforo will be taking over from me. Albert Saforo will be taking over from me. Also, it's a political show. He is going to wind up, make sure all the things that I left out, he will hammer on them. Don't miss it. If you're on Loud Silence TV, don't turn your TV off or switch the channel. If you also don't have light, remember, God is good all the time. It will be well. God day, we all day. Be good. Have a wonderful night.